Weird but great song. I don't know what else I can say about it. Yeah, I think he said it all for it. Miss Heron, how are you doing? She's going to get an airship. We're going to take a trip. We'll get me a yacht. We'll meet in the water. So how's everybody doing tonight? Don't all speak at once. I'm going to give Sciman Dan a week of attention. I think it'd be fun. Oh, look, it's Chris. Hey, Chris.
What's up?
Oh, you're not in the gym tonight, are you?
Heck no, man. I'm 42, man. I can only do like it takes my body a while to recover.
No, yeah. Were you kind of reps are you doing? What are you working on?
I just do a whole body workout.
I kind of did that for a while. I did CrossFit for like 2 years, and they do 4 hour sessions. Man, you name it, they go through it. We ran.
Well, I set a stopwatch every minute and a half. I do another set and it motivates me to keep going. And I end up doing, I don't know how many, like 10 reps a set, 3, 6, 9, 12, like 150 reps. I don't know. I do like several different workouts.
I'll give you a rundown of what we did in CrossFit. They get us there first. We would do like 4 miles. We'd run around. We'd do a lap or two around the entire city of Flags. That's where I was at. And then we do rope work. You know what rope work is, right?
Yeah.
And then we'd lift. Oh, Heron's coming in.
Hello.
Hello. Are you on the yacht now?
No, Roger, I'm here to collect my commission.
Okay. Let me write you a check.
Like I tell you a story, because Suresh and I, we were yapping away in the Dr. Phil live stream again. And like the whole time, nobody's touching anything, right? And then out of the blue, this nice person's like, hello. And so she starts talking to us, and we're like, yeah, we're leaving. We're going to our Flat Earth Buddies channel. And she's like, oh, what's his name? And she looked it up. So she subbed. We got you a sub. Did? Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I got a Dr. Phil sub.
No. Well, technically, we were watching Dr. Phil too. But anyways, just thought I'd pass.
What was Dr. Phil on about? Tell me.
It was daddy drama tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a lot of daddy issues.
Who watches? Well, I'm going to ask another question about that. I know who watches Dr. Phil.
It's compelling.
It is. Typical housewife. Yeah.
I just wanted to say hello and let you know that the Dr. Phil after party live chat is a thing. Nice. And we got you a new sub, and I'm gonna tap out because it's mega storming here again. I actually had to leave the room. Yeah, it's like super rain. Don't you know about super rain and mega storms?
No.
Listen to this rain.
You getting any lightning?
Yeah, we need lightning to go with the.
What?
You need lightning to go with the storm,
I think that's over there, but yeah, it's really raining right now. It's been kind of doing that all day. But we still have power. So that's good news.
Nice. We had a couple of storms the other day. We have like a plane between us and the mountains here, and you could just watch you could just see the lightning just like consecutively, just middle of the daytime too. That's the best when it does that. You can see lightning in the daytime. It's cool.
It's so powerful, and how many volts it takes? How many volts to get through the air from the clouds to the ground?
Yeah, it takes a lot, man. If they push that through there, doesn't it? Man, it's an incredible phenomenon, isn't
it? Yeah.
So anything else you learned at Dr. Phil's tonight?
Let's see. I'm highly susceptible to eating cheese by the mention of the mere word cheese. So that's a thing. And pretty much that's it. This is time wasting, yapping away, having a good old time in the rain, but not in the rain.
It's cold, ain't it? No? Is it warm?
Oh God, no! We've had like California weather here. It's beautiful. It's summer.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's
time you go
almost
out
the
and play
summer
in the rain.
solstice.
Yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah,
What were
I
you
would. I'll probably ruin my phone, so I'll
The
do it
longest
after.
day of the year.
saying? Anyways, how's everybody else
The
doing tonight?
sun, yeah, it's almost over the Tropic of Cancer right now, June 20th.
Yes.
It's
Yep.
directly overhead.
Absolutely. It is
Yeah.
at its closest approach to the center of the realm currently.
That's a day to celebrate, isn't it?
We're about to have at the northern part of Canada. I have a friend in Nunavut, and she is very, if not already right now, experiencing, guess what, Roger?
Oh, what?
24-hour sun.
Ooh.
That is happening very shortly.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't know what
And
my exact latitude is. I'm in Tennessee. It's mid latitudes, but right now we got like 14 hours plus of daylight, which if you're on a ball, you should only have 12 because it's half of a circle or
It has to be even, right?
a
Yes.
sphere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously, we're not on a sphere.
should be impossible.
the closer it gets to the north, though, the slower it moves, right?
Yes.
So days feel a whole lot longer.
Well, it doesn't work
Because
in their
they
model.
are.
Yeah. I wish their model did fit what they predict, but it doesn't.
No,
I've
no,
already
it
looked
was
at
light.
Yeah.
It was light here tonight, despite being cloudy and crappy there for a bit. But you could see, like, it was light out till almost 10 o'clock at night here. It's 1 in the morning now, but it's staying pretty light out here, which is much appreciated after 6-month winters.
Oh, good God. We got one in the chat now. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get out of here and I'll settle that for you, Roger. I just wanted to welcome your new sub,
Nice.
Aaron, who we met in the Dr. Phil chat room. Okay,
Nice.
Chris,
Oh,
good to see you.
thanks,
Roger,
Yeah.
thanks for having me on.
Anytime.
I'll go sort out your chat right now.
No, I'm getting it. No worries.
Bye, guys.
So, like those mid latitudes where I'm at, like 30 to 60, it doesn't make sense. But when you get from like 60 to 90 up north, it works on the ball because of the tilt.
The tilt. You feel in the tilt now?
What they say is the tilt.
Well, you
But
know,
it don't
gravity
work
doesn't let
for-
you feel the tilt, right? You know, you're being pulled to the center of mass. You don't feel the tilt. That imaginary force that pulls you to the center of that tilt doesn't let you feel the tilt, or would you? It's so gradual you just don't feel it. Over the years, you're so used to it. Yeah. I think they threw away a lot of that physics and adopted Einstein's theory as the reference frames, and the gravitation had to change too in his theory. Didn't it? Einstein. Well, I don't think they even really corrected that, did they?
Did you see that little short I put on with Michio Kaku, whatever his name is? He said that what we told you about gravity, we lied to you, and that you're not being pulled down. But
yeah,
with Einstein's theory of relativity is the space-time is warping, and it's actually pushing you down and pushing you and holding you into your seats or whatever. It's the reason why you're sitting here today.
Oh, yeah.
Because gravity is actually pushing you down, not pulling you.
Yeah, I got a clip of that. The theory of relativity explained, and he goes through the whole. Yeah. We
lied to you about.
We've been lying to you the whole time, and we're still lying to you today. They don't teach you kids this stuff in school, do they? They don't need to learn it. To be honest with you, what are they going to do with this information? Think about it. Like, do you really know at 12 years old what the theory of gravity is and how it works, and how is it going to pertain to your day-to-day life? To be honest with you, a ad hoc theory about something you can't even prove to be a thing in the first instance. Now, it's good to learn how the world works, But I mean,
I mean, yeah. I guess it coincides with the theory of relativity. Like light has no mass, but yet it's able to warp light. Bend light, move, have a have effect on light
well, I
because the
failed with
bending,
the light.
the bending of warping of space time, or whatever.
Yeah. They don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. I can't tell you what light is composite, what composites of light. I mean, they have all kind of theories about what it does. Is it a wave function? Is it a particle function? But what is it? It's like it's those mysterious things that they try to uh, quantify, right? And then they'll come up with the idea that it's a wave. But what is making the wave? What is light? Oh, it's a photon, right? What makes up a photon? What is the construct of a photon? Can you tell me? Does anybody know?
Yeah,
They don't.
they can't show us a photon.
Nope. They can't
And
show us.
I don't get into like ionization of light, like in fluorescent bulbs, or how they try explaining off daylight and stuff. That's one main reason photons. And then the wave, like the double slit experiment, where they took a laser and the two slits.
Mhm.
Well, if you hold a laser in a room, if you're across the room and it's a dot on the wall, but you can move from one side of the room to the other and still see the light from the laser.
Yeah, you can see it in all directions, can't you? Like if you're staring directly at it, it's gonna illuminate your whole spectrum, your eye.
It's wave guided. It's point source, but it's also so whenever it like spreads out, it's already spread in some form or another. It isn't like just a dot and it's concentrated dot on the wall. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if a lake, you following?
Yeah. I'm thinking it's more like it's medium dependent too. And think about it, when light does pass through a medium, it does change its structure, right? Like if I shine a light through fog, it's going to illuminate the whole area around the light itself. What is it? Photons breaking off? I don't know. It's a good question. I couldn't tell you what it is. Yeah. I'm not here to answer that question. I don't think anybody can answer that question. You can determine how different kinds of light work, I guess. It's about what kind of. I don't think it's really a scientific endeavor, is it? We use light as a tool too. It's a good measuring tool. You can use lasers, but you can only go so far with them because lasers attenuate like every other light does.
Inverse square law of light. They that little dot in the wall. If you move the wall back 2,000 feet, the dot will grow. With the inverse square law exponentially with the distance. So even though it's point source, it still follows the inverse square law of light.
Yeah, it always does. But I mean, they I guess in the vacuum of space, it attenuates forever, right? And what doesn't attenuate forever, it just keeps on going, dude. If there's nothing to impede the light,
that's what they say.
That's what they say. But I mean, even in their theory, like I was looking at Romer's paradox. It's not a paradox.
That must be why the moon is so dim when they were hopping around on it.
Oh yeah. We got a new sub in here. She's from Dr. Phil's audience, I think. Erin O'Brien. I wonder if she's Irish. How are you doing tonight? Meet Chris Conley. He's Irish too.
Yeah.
I'm a mutt. I got Irish on my grandmother's side of the family. They were Ursary and Mitcham. They say Scotch Irish, whatever you call it. A lot of the immigrants came over, have names like that. She was a poor mural girl. She worked in a mill. She's an Irish girl. She worked all her life. Yeah. She made good wine now. She knew how to brew that. I was going to look at Sciman Dan. Are you up for Sciman Dan, Chris?
Sure.
He's did a series on how flat earthers use tactics to convince people of things, and how flat earthers all stupid things they lie about. He changed the title of that one to something else because it got a lot of flack, I guess. Phil McCracken. Aaron, you're funny. Are you Phil McGroin? Have you heard that one? You Phil McCracken?
What are you looking at? I'm trying to find Aaron O'Brien's channel. I pulled it up, but there was only one video. It didn't look like typical. Aaron, okay, 84853.
You need to make commission, yes, ma'am. I'll get you the check in the mail. Yeah, I did check in the copyrights and stuff because I'm the guy that's doing this stuff. He's actually Otten Raw is, and the Atheist Crew that run debates. Yeah, well, they're really a trollish group. This guy is actually one of their fans, and he doesn't believe in the scientific method. He doesn't believe in God, and anything anti-truth is basically or any kind of truth. They don't really subscribe to. They say that they can make their own truths. They make the world what they want. They're raw atheists.
Egyptian mythology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he actually subscribes to that. But he looks like you ever seen Anton LaVey? He was the head priest for the Church of Satan in America. He promoted the same ideas. Lucifer isn't a real person or an entity. It's just I guess it's like a keystone for them. It's like an idea. God is an idea too. That's the way they look at it. But Anton LaVey on his deathbed was set up, and he goes, "Oh my God, something's really wrong." Like, well, I wonder what it is. He was going into the afterworld. He ran, and I guess he saw it for what it is. When you die and pass over, I'm pretty sure things really do change. It's not like it just all ends. Everything fades to black or something. Some people think that, but I think there's more to it after you leave this realm.
In the Bible, dude, there is a heaven. There's a freaking heaven. There's an afterlife. There's side of things.
Yeah, if there's a heaven, there's a hell to go with it.
We only think in terms of man, dude. Like,
I try not to.
More to understand and so much to the world.
Think about the natural world itself. I mean, it's amazing as it is. Imagine what the afterworld is going to be like. It's probably a little different. Yeah.
I know dreams are kind of weird, man. You ever see that movie Inception?
I have.
Dream within a dream within. That's cool, man.
I've
had some weird dreams, dude. I've had what do you call it? Where you like see the future or something relevant or something. I don't know what the word is.
Like a premonition?
Yeah. I've had that happen like once before in a dream. It's very weird.
I've had deja vu premonitions, and I've had lucid dreams where like it was I was awake and I could not do anything about what was going on, and the world had literally felt differently, and it appeared differently, but I was still there.
In the past week, I've had 2 different nightmares where I woke up and I was like yelling. I'm like, damn, was I just yelling? It was like that scary in my dream. Like one of them, I was walking in my living room and it was like very vivid, like surreal. Like my door was cracked open like that far. I'm like, what the hell? Why is my door open? And like I felt really weird about it. I went to go close it, and then somebody was like screaming at me, just barging in right when I went to go shut it. And I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? I woke up, and then I had another scary dream where I'm like laying here in bed, and then somebody's fucking standing here with like a taser or something, a thing, and they wanted something from me. And I was like, here it is, take it, whatever, just don't fucking do it. And then they fucking shot me with it. And it was like painful. Like it didn't hurt, but it was so fucking painful in my dream. I woke up screaming like, I got fucking hurt. It was very weird, man. I woke up screaming.
Yeah, I try not to take them personally, but I do look at the dreams that I have had, and they're few. There have been years I've gone without dreaming, and I don't know why that is. Like and then all of a sudden, like within a month or so after a dry spell, I'll have like this really vivid dream. or a lucid dream, depending. And it's almost there's like nothing you can do in the dream to change the dream. You try to change it as you're going. You ever go into dreams like that?
Where what?
Where no matter what you're doing, what you're observing, you can't change it. Like I was looking at, I was in the room I'm in now, and this last dream, and I I tried to move and get out of the room, and I couldn't. It felt like I was awake, but I was dreaming. I could not move. I could not get out of the dream. Everything was changing rapidly in front of my face, like the whole environment. It's like stepping into another realm, but it's not real because
The one with my front door, I had a double take of like, was that? But what it was is the door in my dream opened from the right, but in real life it opens from the left. That's what different. I was like, yeah, that was a dream. Like, what the fuck?
Like the entertainment center I have in the living room over here, it was actually changing colors and shape almost in the dream, and it felt like it was moving upward, like everything in the room was moving slightly up, like it was constantly the whole time. And it was in a dream, and I was trying to move and wake up, and I couldn't, because I felt anxious. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't stop it from changing in front of my eyes. It was really weird. Yeah.
And I've dived deep into that, like REM, where they supposedly say your dreams come from, because memorization, like to me, I don't know if you've seen EKG charts when you're sleeping, but they'll go up and down, up and down. Mm-hmm. Like your brain will go almost to no activity, almost brain dead, and it'll spike back up. Almost like your consciousness is waking your brain, you know. And to me, when you're in that deep state, that's where you have your dreams. But depending on how fast it takes you to come is when you remember them. And when you have the REM dreams, which is at the very top where your brain's most active, where they're saying that you're actually using your brain, that's, you remember those because you're already almost awake. And to me, it's like booting up a computer, like saving data to your RAM or something. And when you're in a deep sleep, unless like when you die, you know, in your dream, you wake up like instantly, really fast. And then you can remember that. But most other dreams, if it's a slow wake, it's like, yeah, I know I had a dream, but I can't really remember what was going on. Because I think it's just coming back up and out of it. Yeah. But I think of it as your brain too is like starting a car. If your car battery dies, if you don't have a charger or something, there's no way to get it going again. So your brain, you know, the brain waves go up and down, and I believe your consciousness keeps your brain from going all the way to dead when you sleep. I don't know. It's just some thoughts, but I've looked more into it, and I don't really. The scientific consensus on REM is where your dreams are at. I don't
think that's true necessarily.
Yeah.
I think dreams are deeper than just that. Like when your brain's the most active, I think that the dreams go to your cortex of your mind. It's your whole mind. I think that's where you experience your dreams, within the mind. It's quite and they don't even understand half the neural processes to start with, do they? They really don't. There's no way to really to figure that out. They can plug into your brain, plug it into a monitor, and start watching what you're seeing in your mind's eye. I don't think they can do that. How does that happen?
Frequencies or something that, yeah, that's why that movie Inception is pretty cool, because they get them all on the exact same frequency where they're all in it together. They have to be at the same level of brain. What?
I saw that part. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
That movie is strange because weren't they trying to rescue one person from the dream itself at the beginning? That's what they're trying to get him out of that dream, and they had to go through so many different levels of his own dreams to get to him. They were falling in from one level to the next to get to this person, right? They were
trying to influence his decision making in life, like his inheritance. They wanted him to do a certain thing with the inheritance, so they had to go into his dream and convince him that this is what he needs to do. That's what. Yeah, they had to go like 3 layers deep to make them, you know, come up as a reality of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I know. And that's a good concept and all, but I mean, how would you physically do that to somebody? It's really weird. Or how would you be able to get into a dream. How do you put yourself into somebody else's mind? How would you put your even?
And
your
I've dreamed about other people in my dream.
Yeah.
Like someone else, it was like me, my dog, and someone else. But if they really were there, they may not have remembered the dream because you know what I mean? Like I could remember it, but maybe the other person didn't. So if hey, did you dream about this? They may not know because we rarely remember our dreams, you know?
Yeah. That's why I say I don't have that many dreams, but I may have plenty of dreams, but I just don't remember 'em. When I was younger, I used to have the falling dream, and I was in a small town in North Carolina, and I was in my bunk bed one time, and I actually had a dream that I was falling, and I halfway through the night, I actually fell out of the bunk bed, and I woke up on the
That's the
floor
kick.
scared to the crap out of me.
Like in that movie, The Kick, where it wakes you up immediately. Maybe that's your conscious saying, you need to get, back up now
Yeah,
before you go brain dead.
I rolled out of the bed and fell like 6 feet to the floor. Boom. Yeah. That was quite a wake up. I was pale as a ghost, dude. When I got it, my brother said, "Dude, you look like you're dead." No, I was just scared. That's a good way to wake up from a dream, hitting the floor. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately wake up.
So you've had the experience of dreaming and flying or falling, one of the two. I think everybody's had a dream like that, and I think that comes a lot from
just
programming.
those two I just told you about in the past year. They're just really vivid. I just remember them, and I woke up yelling in both of them.
Do you think that media could actually have an effect on your brain, like the way you're dealing with all the electronics we deal with now, and all the stimulus that it affects your dream patterns too? I think it.
Well, since I've gotten drug free and I'm clean now, I have had like usage dreams using. It's very weird. And I don't like it. I'm like, I'm glad I did it. Like I woke up, I was like, damn, I'm glad I didn't do that. But I've been using in my dreams.
Nice. Yeah, that's weird though. I mean, it's like, do you think that there's spirits that are attached to like certain drugs, as it would be? They're trying to call out to you, like, oh, you need to get back to me.
I don't know, man.
That's really weird. Well, I do believe there are spiritual things involved, especially with pharmakeia and even other substances, you might say. That's why they call like alcohol spirits, right? There's a spirit to it, and I think the like mixologists and
It
people.
gives some people good spirits. It gives some people bad spirits, I guess.
Well, there's a good way to stay away from it, or you try to. I don't mess with it that much enough to worry about it. And don't touch the alcohol. Now I do smoke a little bit of weed now and then, but that's about the gist of what I do now. I don't hit alcohol.
I love weed. There's nothing wrong with that.
Are you drinking Four Loko?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've never been a big drinker anyway. I've always been a weed smoker.
Yeah, we had a guy came on Sobs one night, and he was actually going to the store to get more Four Loko. He was toasted while he was talking to Sob. It got crazy. It does make people act and behave differently too, doesn't it? Like alcohol will change your personality. They say it's your inhibitions, but I think it's other influences maybe.
I'm too lonely for alcohol. I mean, like the weed and all that, I think was just masking my loneliness.
Maybe. I don't think I ever did it because I was lonely. More the case is that a lot of people do try these things because of peer pressure, right? You think because all your friends are doing it while you were growing up, and that's where the habit comes from, right? And everybody else is drinking. Why not me? But I mean, like what is it? Like 1 out of 8 people become addicted to alcohol after they try it, and that's how they label you an alcoholic. It's like that 1 out of 8 person that tries alcohol gets addicted to it. So that's what they say. That's an alcoholic. There's that 1 out of 8 persons that try alcohol and actually physically become addicted to it, right? That's an alcoholic. They're physical addict. You never got that way, so that's good. I guess I could label myself
kind of an addictive drug too. I mean, most weed smokers smoke it 24/7.
Yeah, it's not classified as a drug well, necessarily. It's more medical now, I think. But they've been trying to medicinize marijuana in the states for a long while, even in California, up until all this with the federal and it legal. Uh, they had it as a medical drug, and you could get if you could get diagnosed with any kind of disorder, they would take you off the street and to say this hurts, and they write you a medical card. You know, you could get medical marijuana in a heartbeat. That was back in the '80s here, as far as I remember.
I say do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, I think that's just another excuse to. I mean, but I don't see any real danger with marijuana unless you're operating heavy machinery or something. Driving a car, I wouldn't recommend getting high and get behind the wheel of a car neither. Anything that impairs your. Yeah.
I used to smoke at my job. I work independently and got a key to the shop.
Hmm.
And then the immediately went there. I'd go out and hit my vape pen, go back in, take a break.
Yeah. I worked at a restaurant.
College. I went through college smoking weed.
Yeah. I used to work at a little Jamaican restaurant in Charlotte, and we have people come in and give us tips, and our tips they give us rolled, like 2 or 3 rolled joints for a tip. We go in the back in the walk-in, go in the cooler and smoke them, and come back out and work the rest of the day. Yeah. That literally happened to me more than like 12 times within a month. We have certain customers that would give us weed for tips. I was cooking there, and the waitresses, they would come back and they bring the joints back and like, they gave us this. It was, all right, but I guess it was really effective.
I can still be happy. I'm working on inner happiness because it's really up to you. I'm the only person in this whole world I have total control over, so I also can have control over my emotions.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on. Yeah.
Well, you're working on yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to look at what are the tactics of flat earthers use to convince people. So how do we convince people the earth is flat? Well, most people go with this one. They try to point out the facts that they present for their heliocentric model that aren't true. So we disprove their globe is what happens mostly. Most people debunk the globe by their own claims. And we ask for evidence for their claims, for their ideas or forces, as they call them. And they can't really prove it. It's usually a back and forth, right? That's usually what people in the flat earth community do for the most part, right? Or we just whip out like black swans or long range photography that goes well beyond the geometric horizons that they say they have. We present physical observations. So, yeah, but they almost have, I call them excuses like refraction, right? Refraction brought that Chicago skyline 78 miles back in the view. That's what happened.
There's also the type of person too. A lot of people, like they probably need to be like open-minded, and then be able to break free from the cognitive dissonance.
Mm-hmm.
What we've learned over and over our whole lives, and to just take a fresh look and then forget what we've already learned. That's a difficult thing to do in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's hardened onto us, our whole lives of outer space and
movies, books, a lot of things that they try to paint that fantasy there, and they make it seem real, and they put it in front of their face all the time. So it's easier to accept their pseudoscience that they preach. So, yeah, as part of Hollywood, I think the whole thing is. Super Sidewinder saying time lapse proves the Earth isn't flying around. Yeah. Especially in a northern southern direction, we would have star trails in that direction, wouldn't we? Think about the star trail photos, but we usually just get the east to west star trails. You don't ever get north to south star trails. You would have like a cross basically in most time lapse photography if we were moving through the universe, because those points of so-called light would actually leave a trail, right? and it would leave a trail north to south just as much as it would east to west. If we were actually traveling at what 666,000 miles an hour through our solar system in an orbit, yeah. But all the math in the world that they have, it coincides with supposedly what we see, but it doesn't in all cases. One hole in the strainer was going to eventually leak all the juice out of it. So you find one thing wrong with a model, and they do their model for predictions. If they're wrong about the model, that's not the cause and effect of what's actually going on, what you see. So that's scientific. If you want to get down to it, if you have a hypothesis that has something in it that's wrong, then you'll have to find another cause for it. Then the cause you propose is the motion of the Earth through the solar system, and you don't have that effect, then therefore we aren't moving through the universe. And it's like a modus tollens kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? If P, then Q. If Q, then not P. Or whatever way you want to word it. If we're not moving, what is the cause of the observation? They don't give us one. They just spit out what they're taught in grade school. They're told, or even in high school, they say the same thing all the way up into college. And then when you get to college, you're like, well, guess what? You've been lied to all your life, and all these forces aren't real. And we're doing the math, trying to figure out what we're really looking at. So we come up with all these other theories, like string theory is one that the guy you're talking about earlier, Michio Kaku, that's what he leans on. Like we're in a universal dimension, I guess, and we're all tethered together from quantum entanglement or whatever he wants to throw it, string theory, whatever they want to. But I mean, you can't actually test or prove any of these theories out, can you? You can just write books on them and speculate.
Did I tell you P brain was the P brain is from string theory?
Hey, yeah, you told me that he might subscribe to it. Yeah.
I don't know why he names that, but
yeah, I don't either. We should talk to him one day. I'm going to try to get in touch with Pete and Peter. You ever heard of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know them from a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. I started watching them a couple of years.
They repeat themselves. They talk at the same time. They're like twins or something.
Yep. I don't think they're twins, though. I don't know. They said they're like just friends. They just met. But they look so much alike, don't they? Yeah, I got.
I mean, you would think they're like brothers or something because they would just say the same exact word at the same time all the time.
Yeah, maybe they hang out all the time. There's some people that do that. We speculate they were the same person for the longest time. I got their email address. Harmon gave it to me. I'm going to shoot them an email and see if they want to come over and have a talk with me. But they're complete atheists, though, and they just say things and like expect you to accept it. But like they don't believe water is two combinations of hydrogen and oxygen. That's their big thing. It's H2O. It's not H2O. It's just water.
Yeah, I did see like Junk the Bunk Show do a thing on them recently or something. One of them.
Yeah. Well, see, these debunkers think they can just go in and just people that have had content, especially if they mention flat Earth or anything, they try to demonize it right away.
They just did it on that water one or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, there's nobody. I don't think anybody can prove otherwise that. But I mean, when you evaporate water, you come up with two different densities of molecules, right? That's what they're. So they label them hydrogen and oxygen. And you could test that.
Yeah, they give good points. I knew him 7 or 8 years ago on this group. It was called Sun and Moon Family United, and it was like huge back then. They had everybody, Mark Sargent, and like if you go to their channel today, you'd be surprised at how many big YouTubers used to be guests on that show all the time. And it was like a
look who's here. Harmon's here. Hey, Harmon.
You spoke my name, I rise. I think I was hooked up to my router and stuff before yesterday, and it's really bad. So I'm trying to do it straight from the tower now. Just, like if I was out driving. See if that works.
You sound good.
Yeah, it was so bad yesterday. Yeah, Peter and Pete, you're going to be nice to them, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely, man. They're legends in the community, dude. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because I was so glad that you wanted me, and they answered me back. Usually they take a day or two to answer me back. They answered me back 10 minutes when I sent it asking about you.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm getting popular nowadays, I guess.
Well, no, they did. Like I said, no one ever asked them. No one asked them.
Oh,
And about the H2O, there's several, like during the COVID, during 2020 and 2021, there are several guys like Steve Young. He's a physicist, right? He's I can't. Yeah. Now he's saying he thinks he figured it out. He said, "Oh, water is not H2O." He's thinking that, but of course he doesn't know about Peter and Pete writing their little book. You guys never read their book. It's free. Have you ever seen? Who's here with you?
Oh, this is Chris Connolly. Yeah, him.
Hey, Chris. Oh yeah, we have, but I forget people so bad, and that's a bad flaw in my personality. I just don't remember.
On last night. We are talking about dielectric.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the one that told me to look it up?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
He has some nice videos with demonstrations of how it works, and I have a couple how magnetism and electric effects have on water.
No, the only problem is when you say ion and you say electrons, which never ever been seen. They just say, well, it's just description. Description of what? I mean, otherwise you got to say you don't know, because it's not ions and it's not electrons, so you just don't know.
We were talking about photons earlier. Have they ever seen a photon? I don't think they have.
No, never. So just say, well, something's happening, but we don't know. You know, don't make it up like the heliocentric people say, oh, it's gravity. You know, that's the same thing. That's what the point I was trying to make. I'm not saying it's not happening. What's happening?
Is like, it's like a field, like an ionizer, you know, where it's kind of like a Tesla coil. And if you move a fluorescent bulb near it, it'll light up the bulb, right? So there's an electric field there, even though there's not a dielectric breakdown of the air making an arc of electricity.
Yeah, you
can't say it's ion. You can't say it's electron. You can't say it's any of those things.
Well, the only way to quantify it.
Magnetic field through a conductor, and the conductor's ether.
Yeah,
so say what you know, not what you make up. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they make up all kinds of names for stuff just to quantify it. Like molecules are weighed in moles. That's what they use in chemistry when they're doing their equations to do.
And of course, their heliocentric equations 99% of the time are wrong.
Yeah, it depends on, but it's not just necessarily. The only way they get it heliocentric is they throw something in the math to match up their model. That's what they're trying to do.
Like ions and electrons.
Well, yeah, but it's more like the radius of the Earth is usually what they throw into like gravitation. Like
that's R. Yeah, I know what you're saying about R.
The radius value is how they equivocate everything, and
you get rid of R, you got rid of everything.
Yeah, I did a whole series on the radius thing.
That's the outer. That's the big world. You go to the inner world, it's the same thing. They just make up their stuff on the inner world too, just like they made up the radius of the Earth, which is made up. That's all I'm saying. I know something happens. I know we got this electricity. I know we got all that stuff, but don't use words that they put in there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, like Tesla had his own, and what joules and those are his measurements and stuff. They try not to. They stick to newtons and stuff when it comes to gravity. Yeah.
How many pictures have you ever seen of Tesla?
I've only seen probably like maybe I'd say a good dozen.
3 maybe?
Yeah. Well,
I can't find more than 3. And then I looked at when he died, what, 1942 or 44? And then I look at the same time you have Einstein, and you got tons of video things. You got tons of video of the guy who did the phone. What was his name? Alexander Graham Bell. The other guy that was fighting with him. Anyway.
You're talking about Edison? Yeah.
Yeah. They got tons of videos of them. So either they scrapped everything of Tesla in the world and scrapped his pictures, or I don't know.
Yeah, they have changed a lot on him because he didn't believe in electrons, right? Like he was the unpopular guy. He believed in ether. Like you said, and he didn't like electrons, and they don't go with the mainstream narrative. So they're not going to
promote him.
You know, they're gonna push it back.
You think they erased a lot of him off the internet and history? I mean, it's either one thing: he wasn't real, or he's been scrubbed.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like Edison,
like he was using whatever that tower that he built to
Right. Yeah. In Denver, Colorado. Yeah, I know that.
yeah, I'm going to go look at that eventually someday.
Well, I think it's gone, isn't it? It's all gone.
They got the lab down in Colorado.
His own writings, it's totally the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of what they're telling about him, his writings are totally opposite.
Yeah, there's books written about him that he didn't author, that is different than the stuff he was saying himself.
Gotcha.
His own words and
yeah. Well, Edison was promoted more because Edison had a lot more money and a lot more influence. And Westinghouse and Edison both were actually the ones that actually fed off of his technology. That's why they tried to erase them for the most part. That's probably yeah. They want to tell a story. No.
Anyway, back to your H2O. When I heard you when you were talking, you were mentioning about those guys and me, and like I say, Steve Young and several physicists now, they just say water's water. They don't know what it is. The good. You know, it's not going to be taught in mainstream school for sure. You know, they're going to still do their little jar with a candle in it and see how much it goes up. Oh, that's all oxygen. Oh my God.
I think that's due to pressure, probably more than oxygen. Yeah,
it's not oxygen. There is nothing to do with oxygen. It's just air is air. It's just air. We don't know what it is.
What do you think about phlogiston?
Say that word again.
Phlogiston. I can't pronounce it right, but it's what actually chemically happens when you burn something. That they say that's the cause, and it used to be the theory was that everything had phlogiston in it. And if you set any mass or material on fire, the part that you actually see burn was due to what they call phlogiston. It was like a chemical makeup of everything. Everything had phlogiston in it. So you burn a log, the phlogiston would make it ignite, and that's why it burned. Like that was a theory, or actually they coined the phrase because it was flammable. It was because of phlogiston.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like a spaghetti monster. Huron songs getting on me. So I guess I'm talking too loud again. I got that.
Oh, let me turn you down. Hold on.
No, not you. I have to talk softer. I do talk loud.
Well, I can
tell Harmon to back up from the mic like 6 inches. Well, right now I have it. Huron, I have it.
I can mute him. See, like that. Sorry, Harmon. There you go. Talk. Go ahead, dude.
That's okay.
Yeah. See, I
no,
heard you.
You know how people go.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Huron song. Huron song. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's that?
You better know. So
I don't know. It takes about 10 seconds.
Onto the topic, I was wanting to touch on Sciman, Dan, which I don't think he does any science at all. He just parrots what he knows. So I'm going to show a little video. We'll critique it a little bit. What tactics flat earthers use to convince people is the title of this thing. I'm going to play it. You guys ready?
Yeah, I don't. She's saying it again. I don't know how much farther I can back away.
You don't have to. I'm just turning you down. I'll turn you halfway down and see if that works.
Yeah,
is that better, Heron?
Yeah. Heron just said so different. It's okay.
I think you're better. You're a lot lower than you were. All right, so let's
I'm trying.
Let's see the tactics I use to convince people. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm convincing people that the Earth is flat. You can think the Earth is whatever it is if you want to, but don't go around teaching what it is and it's not. But that's what is happened. That's what happened to us. Happens to everybody.
Last week, we looked at the first part of the Flat Earth Playbook, where I showed you 6 tactics that Flat Earthers use to try and convince people. But we are only warming up, because today we're diving into the other 6 parts of the playbook, the tactics that keep the confusion alive, the tricks that make weak arguments appear strong. And hopefully you'll start spotting some of these immediately, because once you recognize the pattern, you will genuinely not be able to miss it again.
No, we saw the meteor hit the Earth, guys. What do you think? And it flipped it around like a coin.
Yeah, it was going to land on heads or tails.
Yeah. Well, it lands on a globe in this little thing, though. That's no. It's just showing you that it's not the flat Earth. It's a globe. Look, it's real. That's a real photograph, sir. 100%. That's one thing they don't have.
Hello all and welcome along to another video with me, Sciman Dan. Thanks very much for joining me. All right, welcome back to the Flat Earth Playbook Part 2. Now, if you missed Part 1, firstly, rude. Secondly, the link for it is in the description, so go check it out when you can. But for now, we carry on.
So, Harmon, where do you think he's from? I know you're...
Oh, I know he's from England. He's from England.
What part of England now?
I used to know back in 2017, the last time I watched him. You know, but yeah, I used to know exactly where he was from. He used to run marathons and everything else like that. He's actually a really good runner.
Good. Yeah, I've seen him do a couple on his streams. He'll like be running. He's like, I think he's warming up for a marathon or something, and he'll do a stream from while he's running.
Yeah, but I forgot the town he was from. It's not a secret. I just forgot where it's at.
I know he's near London. You can tell by the accent, but I'm trying to remember what part. I think he's like south of London or so.
Well, England's not very big, that's for sure.
No, the place isn't big, but I mean, it's really diverse. I mean, you can go and find like 10 different dialects of language within like 5 miles because it's so small. You know?
Yeah, we talked about that with, who did we talk about with the other day?
I can't remember somebody.
Yeah, somebody was from England and they were telling us all.
It was Paul. Yeah, Paul. He brought the video over with the different languages in different parts of London and England. They had a guy just teaching you how to speak, Cockney or whatever. You know?
Yeah. But now
you got to understand it.
You got so many immigrants in there. I mean, it's like it happens. It's from another country anyway, so the dialect is pretty much gone.
Ooh, well, Carmen, you just went crackly. Let me just pop you up a little bit. Let's see. He dropped out. Chris, you still here? Right.
Yeah, I'm in my mic. Am I too loud now?
No, you're not. You are a little louder though, but not too loud. I'll drop you down just a notch. Okay. I have an EQ set for everybody here, and I can set your suppression and all that stuff. So you can do it too. But you can't control the volume. That's the only thing you can't control. Your noise cancellations and stuff, suppression. Oh, the Carmen's back. Yeah,
that went from 5G to 4G.
Just like that.
What the hell's wrong with the internet nowadays?
I know. I had to kick mine in the teeth. I actually had to pay for another optimizer to keep it going. Like I know I've been hacked because of last night. And the night before. I was literally I stepped out of StreamYard on Sobs, and yet I was still in Sobs, and they were hearing what I was saying over on Restream or StreamYard. Sorry. So yeah, I had left completely and was still in there, and they would hear what I was talking about Ryan backstage about this one particular guy that I was going to critique, or he's been critiquing me, is better yet. Anyways, that shouldn't have got out. And then my camera got stuck on, and I couldn't get my operating systems the night before on the computer. Like I've been hacked, like a robot took over. And Harmon's back. Do you drop up and down in the G's?
Oh, it's just so frustrating.
Are you using an iPhone or Android?
No, I tried my PC on my desktop. I've tried my laptop, and now I've tried my phone, and it's happening on all of it. It's the internet. It's just bad. It goes back to 2010.
What Restream's bad with making you reload all the time too. I don't know.
No, it's on buffering. I'm doing things on just watching Amazon or anything like that. So it's just bad internet.
It's your bandwidth, man. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I tried to order more. They say my company order some higher bandwidth. So I went to do it, and we don't offer it in your area. We're such a area out in the middle of nowhere. They don't have it.
There's not enough subscribers out there, probably. That's what they used to tell me. Not enough people in your neighborhood to offer the fiber optics. They are going to subscribe to it or pay for it. So we're not offering you that package.
Right. Well, we don't. We only got one internet server, Optimum, and that's it. And they don't offer any higher bandwidth, like you said.
The entire town of Denver is run on what do you call it? Xfinity. That's what we have, and they have different package ratings, but I got the top of the line, and I have problems too. So it doesn't matter.
Optimum has top of the line too, but they, like I said, I tried to order it, and they don't offer it in our area.
Bastards.
I think it's awesome that that I'm in Tennessee, you're in Colorado, and Harmon's wherever he's at, and we're using radio waves, electricity, light through fiber optics, and all this electromagnet, and it shows everything is instantaneous.
It's amazing actually. And how does the data travel on an electric current? Like the data is clinging on to that electric as it gets there, but it is translated by what the server processed and put on your television, or on your laptop, or on your phone. And it's, even if you're on a phone, it's even more amazing because it's traveling through the air, through the medium on a microwave.
And Sidewinder says that the internet is eating itself. By the way, I'm in Laughlin, Nevada. It's about 90 minutes to Vegas from where I live. I live on the Colorado River on a place called Laughlin, Nevada. It's the tri-state. It's Laughlin, California, and Nevada. They all touch together right here.
It's the second capital of gambling in Colorado. I mean, in Nevada, isn't it?
No, probably Reno.
You think Reno?
Oh, definitely Reno.
A lot of people
It's really instant, just being throttled or something,
P Musk thinks what? P Musk thinks. What are they talking about in chat? What are you talking about here? I'm trying to make sense of it.
Elon must start. He says I need Elon Starlink. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he does.
Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen what they call the Starlink go over your head?
No, dude, I've never seen it here, dude. And I've
seen it 3 times.
I've seen a lot of those on
Stellarium.
Stellarium. They'll show you the little satellites going around, and I don't always see them. And then sometimes I'll see something moving through the sky. It kind of looks like a blinking whatever, and it'll kind of match up. But then, it just circles around your head, like it doesn't go in a straight line, like it's orbiting the Earth.
So
what I saw was it came, it lit up and came across us. It looked like remember those little wood blocks we used to play with as kids, if you're old enough, and you get them together and you tie them together and pull them. That's what it looked like, just a train of those wood blocks going straight across. And it couldn't have been a mile to 2 miles high. And it was there for about 5 seconds and it was out of sight, or the lights went off.
How does that work with transmissions, dude? I mean, how do you transmit to a small
I think it's drones. Oh,
could be. There's a theory that they're satelloons they rope together, and they're just sailing them across the sky. I think they're towing them.
I think they're going by drones. And this is what I'm thinking about, okay? I was trying to think, how do these guys swear by this technology that live out in the boondocks, right? Oh, we got it now. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't saying anything. I was laughing.
And this is how I forgot his name again. What's your name? Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, Chris. I didn't forget. Good. So I want you to expand on what I'm saying because I'm very simple on this stuff. Okay, so I remember my friend in these new cars, they have the battery connected to their antenna, so it's more signal can be got from the booster signals on top of the mountains where they do the signal. Because if I'm taking my car going to Vegas, I got a 20-mile stretch, I get no internet. But we go in his car, and he has the thing connected to the battery to give more power for the antenna to receiver. So all I think is these receivers that receive the what are we talking about? This thing in the sky? I forgot what it's called. Starlink. I just think their antennas are stronger and more powerful, and that's how they're just really getting them from the antennas in the distance or wherever they're at. I think it's just a stronger receiver because my dad did CB radios when I was a kid, and he literally had a linear beam he could crank up. He built a tower. It had 3 sections. It could go up to about 90 feet, 80 feet, 90 to 80 feet in the air, and he could shoot beams, linear beams, all the way to South Africa and all the way to Australia. He would talk to them in the upper frequencies, but he had a booster that was a 450 watt kicker, they called it. But we only could use it after midnight. Back then, TV used to go off at midnight. So if he turned that on while TVs were on, when he kicked that 450 power watt kicker on, he just wiped out all the TV in the whole neighborhood. But what's that?
It interfered with the TV. It interfered with the signal.
He just when he talked, it was over all their TVs. It would just blinked it out.
Okay, you did say something, Harmon. You said there was a linear signal. What is a linear? By definition, what is linear?
I think level.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with shape or any other dimension. It's just a straight linear function.
Yeah.
So all miles, all measurements are all done linearly. They don't take anything else into account for it when they do surveying. But then they go back and they throw in their 8 inches per mile squared bullshit.
So he had this kicker.
You gotta
So
also think that
No, go
when
ahead,
you're
Chris.
in the upper atmosphere, there isn't all this water and dust and dirt and all this that's on the ground level. And the frequency, like the higher the frequency, the shorter the range. Like this, the lower, like FM radio has a shorter range than AM radio, right? Like they have shorter towers for AM radio is much shorter because they go a lot longer range, and they got to make the FM towers really tall because they have a short range.
True.
And the Federal Communication Commission has all the frequencies they own, and they only give out just a very few to the public. And then, like UHF and VHF, that's no longer a thing now. The government uses that now for radio communications, where it used to be television. They switched to digital, where we get a local channel through.
These weren't legal, what my dad was using. He was in channel. So he would you could go to a Radio Shack. You can buy all the equipment and the crystals and everything he knew, and he could build his own radio. Like off of CB radios, they only went up to 40 upper and lower. So it was really 120 channels. It was 40 upper, 40 mid, and 40 lower. That was as much as they gave us at one time. My dad got the crystals, and we didn't go up to where what is that called? Ham radio was. They were like 380 and above or something like that. So we never messed with that. But the channels between 50 and 350, it was just like clear. Nobody's using those channels. But Charlie's the FCC. We call him Charlie, because they don't want us to use those. So he could talk just like I'm talking to you back in 1973 to South Africa, to Australia, because they would talk to themselves on the CBs and get notification and tell them what channel to go to. So he would use 343 upper. And I tell you, the less people that are on that channel, so the more clear you can talk. You understand that, Chris?
Think about the infrastructure that we built with radio networks and all the towers across the entire world, and how it's just one giant field, essentially. I mean, it ain't like the internet. The internet's like World Wide Web. It's globally connected, where radio, you have the oceans separating, but the network is massive. So imagine all the infrastructure already built and all the frequencies that could be used for communication just by the towers that are just everywhere.
Did you understand what I was talking about? Because I just know what my dad told me. Did I make sense what I was saying?
Yeah, to a point you do. And my dad worked in radio for a couple of years when I was younger, when I was really in my mid-teens, and I got to go with him out to towers. And he would what he'd do, he would engineer radio stations, FM radio stations. He actually worked for Mount Mitchell Group back then, and that was Billy Graham's radio station, Black Mountain Radio. So I got to see how it worked linearly on a map, and it clicked with me. Like how does that work on a globe? You wouldn't be able
radio
to
wave that you hear from South Africa. That's what you said.
Yeah, he
would talk to South Africa like I'm talking to you right now back in 73. So what, okay, that's not definitely the FM or AM radio. So what is the CB radio channels, like the ham radio? What are those channels called?
I'm not sure.
Not really, but
not sure. I know FM is like 86 megahertz to 106, right? That's what they give to the public.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I just know we did it.
AM is a lot lower than that. Yeah, what?
I had a crystal set when I was younger. I built I got it at Radio Shack, actually, just like what you're talking about. Now I could tune in AM and FM radio stations with that thing. I wasn't doing communications, but I actually could dial in. I made my own radio basically with a crystal set. Yeah.
And anyway, Charlie used to come through all the towns with their van with their little radar detector on top. And they caught my dad talking, and they came into the house and took all of his equipment.
Oh, that's
no, they do that. They did that everywhere because they just don't want. What was he hurting? What was he hurting talking to the rest? They just don't want. That's why it's so amazing we got this. They don't want us talking and communicating to the rest of the world, but now we are. Did it get out of hand, or is it their plan? What do you think, Chris?
Wait, what? What's the question? Sorry.
Go ahead, Roger. What do you think?
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about what Juno was talking about. He's mentioning that he could
Back
get
in
the
'73, when Charlie came in and took all our stuff, right? Took all our radio equipment. They don't want us communicating. He's really not hurting anything. They just don't want you communicating with other people. But nowadays, look at us. Like Chris just said, we instantly talk anywhere we want. So did it get out of hand, or did they gradually let us do it? That's the question.
You know, they're regulating.
No, not really. Like China, I don't know if you know Baidu and all that. Like, you can't get actual Chinese websites. They have through their servers, their network and stuff. So
they're still limiting countries we can go to.
Like you could pull up stuff off of China websites that they will purposely allow. I forget what it's called when you go through a server. Like, you got to use VPNs, to get into some countries or view certain videos when you're in certain countries, and they still do control the World Wide Web, but it's connected. It's all connected worldwide, but having access is still depending on where you're at.
Yeah,
I got a VPN, so I have to use it several times to get what I want.
Yeah, I'm running my VPN right now, dude. In order for me to keep this stream going with as many things I have going on with the internet connections, it won't work without it now. Like, I'm dependent on it. And they do regulate the living crap out of our communications. You can't just say anything on the internet, or they'll pull your stream. And I've had several streams pulled. I've been struck a couple of times for just saying whatever. I can't just spit everything out like I see it.
This Jono Edwards, he says NASA used our mountain to relay. I met the bloke who operated the radio. Yeah, we had growing up in my town in Blythe, California. We're out in the middle of nowhere, 90 miles to the closest school we played. And so we had repeaters all around the mountains of where we live.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing my dad helped maintain was those repeaters for the radio station in Black Mountain. He traveled all over the Appalachians up in the northern part of North Carolina, and he'd go around and fix the relay system and put new amplifiers in them. And whenever they go bad, they amplify the signals in there, and they just use heavy amplifiers to push the signal harder.
Well, just repeaters.
Yeah,
that's what repeaters are. And supposedly that's what's every how many? Like every 15, 20 miles in the ocean with the cable on it, they got repeaters to boost the signal, just like you said. Mm-hmm. And JJ doesn't think that. He thinks those cables are BS that they're carrying. He thinks it's just going through the ether, just the air, that somehow they know how to connect instantly. With that, what do you think, Chris, on that? On JJ thinking that it's the air instead of all the cables, he thinks it's instantly. You were saying something about that.
Well, everything electromagnetic is instant. Like, I don't believe in the speed of light that they supposedly measured.
Yeah,
but I think it's like transcending, essentially. Like, everything electromagnetic, that's radio waves, everything, microwaves, light waves, and just everything on the whole spectrum. So, and we're using all that, and the light, fiber optic is light. The Wi-Fi to a router is microwave. 6 gigahertz is in the microwave range. Yeah. We use electricity with our coax cables, the copper wiring.
That's what I'm using now, coax, to do this.
Yeah. When that satellite TV stuff they called it first, what was the very first one that came out? Direct TV. I was just using regular coax cable for like the cable, and then I was using it for that. It actually burned it up because I didn't have a thick enough coax. I'm sure you know that, but I had to learn the hard way. I didn't know that if it's too thin, that the antennas for the direct TV would burn up your cable.
I didn't know that neither. Huh.
I found out the hard way.
Yeah, I had a Ridgeline, one of the newer ones, and it came with Sirius radio. And when I drove, they had a luggage rack built into the Ridgeline, and it was the antenna for the Sirius radio. And I never lost signal anywhere I went.
Oh, okay. Go back to the very beginning, Chris. This is what started it. We started about the Starlink. I think they just got a more powerful antenna they give them that they buy in their house. And I don't think those things flying in there have anything to do with it.
Yeah, you're just picking up ground-based signals is what you're picking up. There's no satellite signal. It's ridiculous. I think they put on that show just for to convince you that there's the heliocentric model is real, and they're not going to ruin their industry they built over the last 76 years. And
no, the first underground sea cable. Take a guess when it was. Underwater sea cable.
Yeah, the telegraph cable, late 1800s.
They were
Take a guess. I know because I studied it.
1882.
1836 or something like that. It was done from New York City down and through Newfoundland and up to Canada. It went through whatever was that, Hudson Bay or something.
Yeah, I think
because I know they had telegraph in the Civil War. It was 1860s, so I'm sure they went across the ocean.
They tell you 99%. They say that 99% of telecommunications are done through the cable system, anyways. So what are they putting through satellite? And they're telling everybody that they're using satellite. So they have a satellite navigation and everything else. I don't believe that neither. I think it's still the LRAN, whatever the LRAN thing they had.
Lowrance.
Lowrance, yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Lowrance was what they used in the war. I mean, why would they use it again? Still, if it works,
it really should. Once that the Lowrance tracking system was done in World War II, they knew. I think that's when everybody had their aha moment that we're in charge. And of course, it seems like the story all leads to Antarctica after that. They go, whoa, what's going on here? Is that the I mean, it seems like that's the narrative they fed us, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, the little peninsula down there, they do have the cables run down there too, don't they?
That's what they say.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, but I don't think that peninsula is actually the Antarctic ring. That's obviously not it.
Oh, no. And I keep seeing, and I don't think it's ice wall completely around, just because all the times you see when Russia goes to the outer rim, they actually go up on rocks and stuff right there.
Yeah,
I've seen that. So I think, and then why when Anderhall and all those guys, why didn't they go from Russia on the other side and go that way? No one's ever gone that way. If I'm pointing, I know I am, but the opposite way. But he even went down towards South America. Everybody goes to South America. Why don't we go from the other side of Russia and just go straight up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're already past the.
Yeah,
has anyone done that? Do you know of?
No, it's never been done, dude. That's the point. Nobody's been over the Antarctic side, South America direction either.
Yeah, Russia's on the side. They own that part of it, right? It's like Low Australia. Right. They're supposedly digging a giant hole down there or whatever. They hit a lake deep in their deep drill hole, one of the very few drill holes in the world.
I believe that the Antarctic ring is on. What did Clark documented 400 miles of ice wall in his first trip, and that was in the Australian area. That was back in 1840 or 1873, I think is when he took his trip. So, yeah, they did a leg of their expedition. They took 3 of them, and it just got too expensive to do for the Royal Navy to keep pushing them out there to do it every time. But they were discovering new parts of what they call Antarctica now, but they were further out from. And even Tasmania, even further east of there. But I've only known of 400
Tara's asking you a question there in the chat. Can we change that bald blurfer dweeb on the screen to something more pleasant, please? Oh. Yeah, listen, Santero came in. Santero's in our chat now. I should have felt that.
Yeah, I wonder if he got his book yet. I gave him the money. I couldn't actually get Amazon to ship it to him from here. It wouldn't let me do that. It wouldn't let me change the country to ship to. Sorry. So I couldn't ship it to France. So I sent him the money to get the book in a little extra just for his trouble. So
yeah, he'd probably just keep the money.
Oh yeah,
and download the PDF.
You want the book, man? They only have it in paperback. That was what I want. I wanted Adam to put out a hardback book. so they last longer when you store them. This one's already starting to get bent. Like the outside.
Yeah, I went out tonight and took my binoculars out to look at you're supposed to be able to see Jupiter and Mercury and Mars. No.
Yeah.
Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury all at one time tonight.
Nice.
And
how does that work on the globe, dude?
Yeah, I had my dentist friend, he graduated from USC, and he's hardcore globy, right?
Uh-huh.
Are you there? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
you just changed the picture. That's all.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
so
gonna
he's a
show
hardcore globy, and I was trying to show him. So I show him Venus tonight. It's so, when you look through it's so close. Once you know it's close, you see it close. You know, it's not a mind mess where it's millions of miles away.
That's the book.
And
there you go.
I don't think it's no farther than 15, 20 miles away at the most. It just wouldn't make any sense. I see it too good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this mirror.
Is Mercury at night right now?
So that was for Erin, the new girl. That's the book I'm actually promoting right now.
What is it?
And
it's backwards.
I know. Mirrored it. Here, show you again. Here.
Yeah, it shows it backwards.
Is that backwards?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks straight to me, like normal.
Yeah, now that's straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Bolivian salt flats on the cover, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There used to be a Flat Earth channel, a man and woman, husband and wife, that used to do that, and they had that on their channel for quite a bit. I haven't seen them for like 4 years. Is that the people?
No, this is just it's Adam Meakin from Iron Realm Media. He was actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah, I heard of him.
And John pronounces Stonia. He's known as Quantum Eraser. Oh, look, Santero's joining the page.
What's going on? Can you catch me up on the drama over there? I was looking for Quantum Eraser. I wanted to hear about the drama that's going on about a book.
Between them and Nathan, is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, they supposedly had hijacked his book and they took off with one of the supposed renditions of it, and they supposedly are plagiarizing him. That's what I understand. But I haven't read Nathan's book. He's supposedly publishing it now. And I want to compare the two. That's the only way I would be able to know if they're plagiarized.
Is that the book you're holding right there that they're talking about?
Yeah, well, that's the book, yeah, supposedly. But they got it out. They got it copyrighted, published. I don't think it's the same book. I think it's just based on the same housekeeping questions that Nathan and the panel put the housekeeping questions together. It's just the intellectual property of it is what Nathan's claiming, that it's his housekeeping questions, not theirs, even though they came up with half of them. So
I know how nasty each of them can get, you know. So I just want to watch it for the drama.
Yeah. You're a drama queen, are you? That's what you're saying, Harm.
I like drama shows. I like CSI. I like all those things, you know.
Ooh,
Criminal Intent.
Santero showing.
Oh, I didn't get a focus. No, it's me. You can see Venus, Jupiter. I'm on Stellarium. Yeah, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury. And the resolution right there.
Yeah, I looked at the reason why you're.
But like on this thing, on this thing, like it'll show you those little satellites flying by. What do they call with the Starlink or whatever? You zoom in on that. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. Hey, can you find out what the speed? Since you have that right there, because can you find out the speed of Starlink if that's supposed to be moving? If you would.
Yeah, well, and I want to get the elevation proper and the longitude and latitude they're flying, and you can track down where they're going and where they're coming from. Actually,
I heard like 200 miles one time. Is that possible?
Yeah, I think it is close to it.
Zoom in, you'll see a little satellite flying on this little Stellarium map, but it don't always coincide with what I see in the sky.
Oh no!
So let's see. Hey guys, let's see if Santero can talk since he's got in the fourth time that he's come in. Santero, you there? Santero, how about them white girls?
And hair on song. You said, and she goes, wasn't Harmon chirping Roger last night about that? What was I chirping you about last night?
No, I don't know.
And then she goes, and also goes, who's attracted to drama now, Harmon? I told her I like CSI and stuff like that. So yeah, I can't say a word. I feel like it's just stand in the corner, have a timeout or something.
You need a timeout, Harmon?
Probably. And I don't know what she was talking about last night. I was chirping at.
Harmon, you've always been argumentative, though. You like that stuff, dude. You like the argument. There's nothing wrong with that. I like debating. I did for a while, but now I'm getting put off because I'm getting not ad hommed like severely by other channels that don't like it.
Right, but I don't think I was not trying to be argumentative. I just saying there's another way to look at things.
Yeah, I got you. There's a lot, you're entitled to such. Everybody's entitled to their own beliefs and their own thing.
Yeah,
you and Vlad are the ones who have never kicked me off. You're the only two channels that's never kicked me off.
I've never
when I challenge the Allen's beliefs. What's that?
I've kicked Globe Trolls off, and I won't let them on because they want to come in and when you get them narrowed down to the point that we're making here, that like your radius value is well out of the water. There's no way in hell you can prove what you're talking about. They're like, well, we're not going to talk about that now. They won't answer the hard questions. I've done it with IC Spin. He's like, you see that in this photograph that I said, what about the rate of curvature, And he's like, we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, that would be a necessary thing,
Right. Like you have my favorite friend. My favorite on your channel, of course, is Scotty. Scotty is the most is awesome. And I like how he gets his detecting. You say, well, I should let him up. And Scott goes, no. There's no discussion. Just no. Scott is so cool.
Yeah. So, Santero, can you say something now?
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I love white women. I love white women.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were going to say it.
You hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. And all the white women can hear you too, dude.
Yeah. How are you guys? Good morning.
Oh, good, man. Good.
I'm going to be here for long. I'm going to the beach later on with that.
Oh, nice. Are you going to go surfing? Are you going to swimming?
I'm going to go paddle surf.
Yeah. Nice.
What's your temperature?
Yeah, always, man, always.
What is your temperature?
He wants to know how warm it is there.
20 Celsius at the moment.
It's not
40. That's 72 degrees about.
Yeah.
You know how to do that, Roger?
Yeah, kind of.
You double it. You double it. He said, what'd you say it was right now? 20?
20, yeah.
So
20. You double it, it's 40, then add 30.
Okay, that makes no sense, but all right, we'll go with it.
No, you double the Celsius.
Yeah,
that's just something. It works, and then you add 30. So 40, add 30 at 70. That means it's like 70 degrees.
Well, I have several different kind of thermometers, so I mean, you have to.
that's helpful.
You got to calculate the same with it, but ours are
Celsius and Fahrenheit. That's all we're talking about. Yeah, it's not complicated.
No, but it's like, why do I have to translate? Why we won't have one temperature across the board? That's what I think. Yeah.
So Santero, when you're talking to us, minus what do you do? How do you
double it and add 30, dude?
Oh yeah, just double it and add 30 when you're talking to us.
Yeah.
Why do I have to do
My friend from Canada taught me that.
Yeah.
I learned something new today. It's always hard for me. It's like 110 degrees Celsius, almost Fahrenheit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? 110. That's like hell.
Yeah. We today, guys.
We had
that's about Sunday, 40, 41 Celsius.
40 Celsius is crazy here sometimes.
And there's a guy, someone said, Saddlebum said, not long ago, I was staring at the moon and the planet right next to it, and I could not tell which one appeared closer. Yeah, it's just that I think these lights we're looking at, they're really small in the first place. They're not very big. And when I say not very big, I don't think they're bigger than a car, a normal sized car. From looking at them,
or the planets.
No, the lights we see, Mars, Venus. I don't think they're very big at all.
No, I don't think so.
The wandering stars are probably just. I don't know if you can measure them, or you'd have to get a scale to go by, and they use Venus to start with.
And you don't, and they say Venus is the same size as Earth, which, again, you just might as well just throw that scale out of the window.
How do they come
to research the atmosphere? Man, and the realm is like very vast and like it's so thin, which like if you take their actual Kármán line at 64 miles high, that's what they call outer space. But still, that's 1/1000th of a atmosphere of that high already. I mean, there's nothing past. They're so local. I have the luminaries like so local. I go against a lot of mainstream flat earther narratives. Like they'll say the sun's 3,000 miles in the air, and I'm more like 100. 100
No,
is almost
I don't even go that far.
right.
I'm going 25, 30 miles at the most.
All right. Well, guys, can
That's
we get back
how close
to
I get it.
get back to Sciman, Dan? Well, let's see what else he's got to say about this. You ready? That's what I was trying to do. What do you think he's going to say next, Santero? What are the nonsense he's going to say?
I haven't heard. I'm gonna pass on guessing now.
You're not going to guess at it? I wouldn't either. What all flat earthers say. Remember that one, the 10 things that flat earthers say? I think that was Professor Dave, right? I put that one out. All things, 10 things that flat earthers say. What do we say?
Globey, Globey sent me this brand new printed out 10 reasons why again, right? And their number one reason, it's so crazy, is the ships go disappear bottom. That's all they got. Like Chris was saying, that's all they got. They don't have nothing.
Well, did you watch that the Empty Horizon video? It showed the ship go out to sea. I think its grand total was 36 miles out, and you could still see it above the horizon. It was just distorted because of the heat of the day in the water. But other than that, yeah, it doesn't go over horizons. They would start going to horizon at 1.2 miles away. That's when it would automatically start going over the horizon. The bottom would disappear. We have tons of observations that show otherwise. So yeah, that's not even
all right. Push Sciman Dan, because these guys are complaining about his picture. So let's see what he said.
He is an ugly mug, isn't he? I'm telling you.
Oh, he is ugly. There's nothing good looking about him.
Very handsome. He's very handsome. Look at him. Come on.
Oh yes.
He
looks like Oscar the Grouch.
He's a gamma male.
Yeah, there's a lot of those, dude.
All right, let's see what he says.
All right.
And let's start with one of the most exhausting tactics in the Flat Earth playbook, the Gish Gallop. Now, if you've already debated a Flat Earther or seen a debate before, you'll already know this one. Even if you didn't.
Gish Gallop. All right, you guys are Gish Galloping over there? What the hell is a Gish Gallop? Is that even a term in debates? I don't think it is.
Well, I think it's just that you change from one topic to another topic.
It does the bag and it just flew for the flat earther. Why does he talk like that, man? Flat earther.
Well, he's proper,
Proper English.
That's funny.
I'm gonna start calling myself a realm earther.
Yeah, there you go. That works. You can do like D-Man does. He calls him a flat domer. He's a flat domer. just to go along with the stereotypes.
Look at my terrarium there. Terrarium earther.
That way they don't put a disc in outer space on me.
Yeah, because that's all they're trying to throw at you. You saw it, yeah.
Here you go. Gish Gallop is a rhetorical technique in which a debater overwhelms an opponent by rapidly spouting out excessive numbers and weak, misleading, and outright false arguments.
Sounds like what they do.
I don't do that.
Someone's overbearing is what it is, I think.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, like Nathan will stick on one particular point is brought up, and until he gets to that conclusion, he'll just keep reiterating the same point until he actually gets an answer. They don't ever have an answer. They Gish Gallop around to other questions when they're asked for their burden of proof or their proof. That's what happens. And most of the debates that I've seen against globe versus flat, they don't ever answer the question, why is this measurement this far? Why can we see this far? We have a measurement to this place. Where is your said bulge or drop over distance? Yeah. They never come up with the proper why. They don't have anything to rebut it with. That's why it gets so frustrating, and that's why there's I've invited them up here, many of them. Yeah.
What I mean, man, they are the ones always constantly anus galloping or whatever he is saying.
So it's projection.
The ones Yeah, it's projection. This is the Sciman Dam projection show.
there you go.
Enjoy, lady.
All right, let's see what other kind of projection he's going to give us next.
No, it had a name, the Gish Gallop, and it might actually be one of the most frustrating tactics on the whole internet, because it usually goes something like this. You start discussing one topic, say curvature, but then suddenly they'll say, okay, explain gas pressure, or then they'll say, why is moonlight?
No, we try to find the curvature, you don't present any, and then we go into like, well, what about gas pressure? How do you develop gas pressure without containment? Then we actually use known laws of physics like Avogadro's law, Brownian in motion, and we were looking for you to show us your imaginary gravity in that equation. So yeah, that's just another kill point on the globe. It's just like you don't have these things. They're proven to rebut our question. You can't answer it. So okay, it's so frustrating. Thanks, Dan.
Cold. Then why don't those stars look right? Followed by how come we can't feel the Earth spinning? Then NASA lies, the Antarctic Treaty, and so on and so on.
Oh hell.
Of course, we're gonna say that because that's the truth, man. These are documents provided to us by your own people. What we supposed to do? Aren't we supposed to use them? If you believe in them, we're gonna give you what they say. This is the way it works. You know.
Terry gave me a link. Hold on, let's see what he wants me to put this up instead of. Oh God. I see.
That's another reason why I see the Rome is being so thin. Is the pressure is so low at such a very short distance in the air. How far you gotta go before?
Yeah. I got a quick question
for Terry. Or whatever.
Yeah, I got a quick question. Terry, is that supposed to be Brenda's foot? No, that's not. That's
Where?
Oh, he sent me a picture of IC spin that they did in AI. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
It'd be funny.
Yeah. It's called Poodle IC Bomb is the title of it. That's McToon. Okay, I get it now.
That is so funny.
That is a good
Who
one.
sent that to you?
Tara did. It's in the chat. If you want to grab it, you can get it. It's in the link.
Okay.
I'll put it back here for you. Yeah.
Well, I sit on the. I got two things. I got my phone going. I got my PC. I like to watch the chat on my PC. I can't do it on my phone. So when they start screaming at you and stuff, scream, Roger. Let us all see it. Well, Roger put it in. Didn't you put it in there, Roger?
I just put it up there just a second. I'll do it again. Hold on. Back to the ad homs. Let's not talk with the. But I mean, some people get off on it. But, it's not really.
I got a question that really bothers me, and Sciman Dan was, about the globe and stuff. So when the Apollo mission, we're just going to say they did it, and they're on the moon, right? We only see one side of the moon. So when they're on the moon, do they not rotate around to the backside because they're now on the moon? Wouldn't it still rotate while you're on it?
Well,
or are you always going to be facing Earth? How does that work?
I'll show you in a diagram if you want me to, but I mean, I can explain it to you.
Okay, explain it to
you.
me.
Rate of rotation of the moon is exactly at that point where you only see that part of the face of the moon. It's still rotating, supposedly at that speed, but it's at the precise speed and it's the precise distance that you only see that one side of the moon.
No, I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I understand that 100%. Okay. What I'm saying, once they land on the moon.
Yeah.
Okay, they're on the moon. The moon's turning, right?
Supposedly, yeah.
Okay, I mean, in their theory, the moon's turning. So it just doesn't work in my mind. If anyone can help me on that, because if the moon's turning, wouldn't they lose track of the Earth being on the moon? Because you're on the actual thing that's turning now.
Yeah, but it's turning at the rate that we're turning at to make that precise angle to the moon at all the time. It's like it stays in that same position, literally, and within the
even when you're on the moon.
Yeah, and that's the reason they did that, because I mean, even in Einstein's equations, there's a reference frame for each one of these celestials. They use their equations within it to describe the physics of it, but yet it never moves, but it's moving. Let's put it. that's why they had.
It never moves, but it's moving, huh?
Yeah. So literally, it zeroes out all the motions between all the heavenlies and the earth, and everything you see there. What you see is actually what it is. It's what you're seeing. That it's in that reference frame. That's They needed Einstein because their model was falling apart. That's what they were trying to correct.
Because and let's say the moon was real, and you actually would land on it. You would have to spin around. You wouldn't be seeing the Earth the whole time. I just don't see how you could.
Well, they did the math perfectly so that it would the way that its rotation and its orbit and the rate it goes at it's at that sweet spot where it never moves out of that. This is what I'm telling you. And the Earth is the same thing with the spin. The gravitational pull of the Earth, supposedly, which Michio admits that if astrophysics is lying to everybody about, all those equations zero out. They cancel each other out, like the centrifugal forces, the gravitation that are caused, the gravitational cause of centrifugal. It all zeroes out. It comes to a 0 point or a point. Oh, really? There's no real forces. Gravity's not attributed to anything but an acceleration and a downward vector on a flat plane. And the same with its rotation. Even the axis rotation has to have a flat reference too. But the scale of it and the size of it, it zeroes out to it's not moving at all. There's no physical motion you can detect. That's really what the forces that they've created in the imaginary.
So that's what you have to believe. You have to accept that it's moving, but it's not.
It's moving, but it's not moving, as Dale would say.
Here on song says, you spin me right around, baby, right around like a record, baby, round, round, round. That song.
No, by the way,
she's on the roll tonight.
Scott's in your house, Harmon.
Hey,
is Scott here? I called you. I spoke your name, Scott.
Yeah.
How's it going? You spoke my name? How dare you?
Yeah.
Are you another flat earther?
You spin me right around, baby, right around like a roller coaster.
If you ask 10 people what causes the moon phases, 9 out of 10 ain't gonna know. They're gonna say probably the Earth eclipse it.
Yeah, I said Scott's without Scott being
Did you
in
say
here,
moon
it's not
phases?
complete.
Moon?
Yeah.
Moon phases. I heard moon phases.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't
If
get
9 out of 10 people, how the moon phases work, they don't know. They don't even. They're gonna say more than likely that
They think the sun shines
the
on
Earth
it.
shadows the moon from the sun. That's where the moon phases come.
Yeah,
No,
that makes absolutely no sense.
It's a Ritter Maxer. Let's keep hearing the Ritter Maxer in chief. Let's see what he has to say.
Who?
The Ritter
Sciman
Maxer.
Dan?
Yeah, Ritter Maxer.
I didn't even. Oh yeah, that's so funny. Simon Dan gets his own week. Roger, he gets his own week.
He does, man.
Well, you know what? He's Simon dumb.
Sciman don't. Yeah, Sciman can.
Let me tell Scott something right quick, if you don't mind. I was out with my binoculars tonight, and I took a guy. And
We mind.
Oh, well, then just shut up. So then I took my dentist
I'm just
friend out
kidding.
there.
Go
Of course, he's graduated from USC. He's really highly educated, 100% Globe guy. So I got out tonight, and
USC?
we're looking at Venus.
USC?
Yeah, not South Carolina, Southern California. So then anyway, so we're looking at, and I said, okay, look, that's Venus you're looking at. And he didn't believe me I was looking at Venus. So he gets out his questions, everything. How do you know that's Venus? So I said, he looks at, I said,
Stellarium?
right now, yeah, he gets one of those apps. Right? Well, we couldn't see Jupiter tonight. I don't know. Maybe it's gone already.
Stellarium.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
No.
I got him sit there. I said, okay, here's your 3 objects. Here's the sun, here's Venus, and here's Earth. Okay, which way is Earth facing right now? This is 10 o'clock at night. It's still Venus is high in the sky, right? And I go, which way is Earth? I said, how are we seeing Venus right now?
Well, you want to hear their real excuse? And I looked it up last night.
Okay, tell me what their theory is.
I want to hear this.
It's reflecting off the atmosphere. The light from Venus is reflecting on the atmosphere on Earth, and that's why you can see it in the sky. In other words, it's so far out in its orbit.
No,
the light
it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what they said. And
Doesn't make sense.
No, you can't. No, it does. It can't. No.
You can't.
Yeah, that's
You can't have both of the things. Okay, so
yeah, I know.
So Jupiter is on the outside of the rings, and then Venus is on the inside, right? So you can't have both of them at the same time in the sky, looking at them. You can't do that, dude.
Yeah, but you
No.
heard what
Even though I did it all month.
Page crap. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like on their heliocentric
on their model.
Yeah, that's what they say, and that's what it
Theoretical
Wikipedia gave me
model.
was. It
Anyway,
was
so
basically
when I had
refracted light.
him looking at Venus right there with binoculars, and I said I had the three objects on the table, set it up, and I said, which way is the Earth facing? I said, which way are we facing right now? So he turns it where it's away from the
you
sun.
broke it down?
Now how was, huh?
Yeah. How can you broke it down for him like a child? Yeah.
Right.
That's what I did to my kid when he was like 7 years old.
Up. He literally froze up. He literally, his brain shut down.
Okay. He glitched.
Yes. He
glitched
I
out.
tell him that.
Hey Scott,
I love it. I love it when you show them that. I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
Because we're sitting there in real time. It's so cool, Scott. Just in real time. Once he realized the Earth's not facing Venus, that we aren't at that time.
Yeah, you can't possibly sunlight can't be. You can't have Venus in sunlight, dude, ever.
Well,
Oh no,
the
sorry,
question-
Jupiter.
I got a
You
question.
can
for you,
have
Scott.
Jupiter in sunlight.
Are you
Right.
you're on your phone?
Go
right now,
ahead,
right?
Roger. It's your show.
I
No,
tried.
I'm on my supercomputer.
You
I have
are,
a
you are?
supercomputer.
When you get a chance, Wikipedia,
super.
you'll get their answer. I mean, you say no, I know it won't work, but the thing is, that's their excuse that it's actually reflecting the light.
Well, just read it then.
Yeah,
So-
I did.
Reflecting what light
So
from
Roger, it's
what?
from
Hold
the
on.
sky, and the sky bounces and hits Venus.
Yeah, it's refracting the image of Venus through our atmosphere.
It's
From-
refracting.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have a
refracting.
question then. I have a question.
For $1. You got to give $1 to
Hold
Roger.
Hold
Yeah.
on, Roger, turn me down,
If
please.
you
I know you
listen-
haven't turned me down. You haven't turned me down.
I haven't done anything to you yet. I've turned everybody else down so far. I've had to turn down Harmon.
No, you have to turn me down, dude.
you're
Seriously.
down.
Every
you're
time.
down.
Always.
down.
Okay.
Well,
thank
so
you.
he can just X you out
Thank
and kick you
you,
off the
Roger.
show.
We can mute him.
No, he won't do that.
I
won't.
I did the Harmon earlier.
I dare him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did you?
Okay. I have a question.
He
guys.
muted him.
Yes, I have a question.
Now you're back on.
So, according to them, we are watching at the reflection of
The
the
host
light,
muted.
right?
Yes, we are. That's what they're saying, basically,
Okay,
in a
so-
nutshell. Yeah.
How can we determine the actual shape at the reflection of something in the sky? How can they the animation pictures so they say they do? You know, with
Well, they have a thing.
uh,
They have refracting telescopes. They literally
Yeah.
do. Ask Chris. Yeah, he has one too. These
Yeah.
telescopes refract light. Yeah.
So the whole
you can do
idea of like the
anything,
morning
Daniel,
star,
you can do anything
the
in
morning
Daniel.
Satan, Satan, Venus, Satan, Venus, morning star, right? So the idea is like, oh, it comes up in the morning, so it's like, oh, it's not quite on the horizon, but dude, when it's like freaking out all day, no, you can't say that freaking we're on a solar system situation where it's all circling around the sun when you have Jupiter and Venus at the same time. You can't say that, dude. If
Well,
you
that's
say that, then you're retarded. Like
Well, he's the
Sciman.
evening star. No,
You could
Yeah,
literally
he's
chase
retarded.
Venus like we chase the sun. You could go to the horizon. You could fly further out, and then the Venus would actually come back into your purview, right?
And retrograde doesn't work
See
either.
Lightning just said in the
Retrograde.
chat. He says, "Go ahead." See Lightning real quick said, "Inside orbit, Venus, smaller diameter orbit than the Earth, should never ever be seen in the nighttime ever."
Yeah, and it is. We know, and we were staring at it till like almost 11 o'clock at some nights. Well, last month actually, it was in the sky that long.
Yeah, I've been saying this for 12 years, dude.
Yeah,
12
and they can give
years.
you an answer that's actually feasible, can they? No.
Well, because they actually just deflect off it. They don't never stay on that subject very long at all because it
Oh,
doesn't
this
make
guy.
sense.
That's why I love it. I love how Jupiter is in the sky at the same time. It's impossible to have both of them in the same time, dude. That's why I said
And they
God
just
is
crossed
laughing.
each other 3
God's
nights
like,
ago. Did you know that?
They did. Oh.
They just crossed
Yeah,
each
well,
other
they're-
3 nights ago.
I think it's every 8 months they Venus traverses the sun and goes all the way back to its maximum. Like right now, it's at its
18
maximum
months.
away from the
18
sun.
months.
Yeah.
18 to go from morning to evening to morning again.
Well, oh no!
Pretty sure that's what it is.
Right now, it's the evening star, right? And
Right.
about
But in
4 or
8
5 more months,
it'll
it's going to be the morning star.
Yeah, it'll be
Right.
the morning.
But
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it does.
Its phases of Venus is every 18 months. It takes 18 months to go from 20% lit to 78% lit, and the next time it's going to be 20% lit is in November.
So Harmon, have you ever looked up Mercury's orbit and how they know what it is? Oh my God,
I
dude.
did. It's stupid, isn't it?
I'm about to pull my hair out.
Mercury it's even funnier. Yeah, it's retarded.
And all three of them were visible the other night. You had Jupiter, Mercury, and Venus all right there in the same sky, same picture frame.
And in nighttime.
Yeah,
I mean, first of all, it's not even nighttime. You can see it. Yeah. So guess what? Impossible. Impossible.
Yeah, in 2016,
Impossible.
somebody got Mercury and Venus at up into 2:45 in the a.m. It crossed the sun, where the sun would have been in the sky. It actually crossed all the orbits were that far, and to 2:30, 2:40, I think 2:45 or so in the a.m. If you can get that in a telescope all night long to 2:45, and how do you do that on the night side of the Earth? Impossible. Yes. And I guarantee you that what you're looking at is a reflection of the image of Mercury from the sun side, but how are you getting reflected light from the dark side of Mercury and Venus? The sun's in the opposite direction. Yeah, it doesn't work. None of this does.
Yeah.
How about those white women?
Yes, Tara. Yes. Yes.
He's going to the beach today, Scott.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So which beach is he gonna? He's gonna wear a beach, a wife.
No, he's going to the nude beaches in Europe. You know, have them in France and Italy and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Morocco. Sciman.
Or no, Monaco. That's where they're all like shirtless. Yeah, shirtless.
Yeah, that's over there, over in Africa.
Yo, guys, play.
Over in Africa.
That's where Monaco is.
I know. That's why I'm laughing.
Okay.
You knew.
We got a new channel. Smart. It's called The End of Space. Huh. That's Mikey.
Dude, look at this guy. Turn this guy or play it.
Mikey's got a new.
He looks sweet.
Mikey's got a new channel.
Who cares about the non-real Starman? He's the fake Starman.
I like the original Starman, Jim Anus.
Yeah.
Original.
I'm sorry, I only know Jimenez.
I mean, seriously, can we just finish with one thing first? And basically, this is what the Gish Gallop is, throwing as many claims as possible into the conversation at once. And by doing that, it becomes impossible to respond to all of them. And this is the problem, because
we don't like your responses to begin with, do we, guys? To be honest, I mean, none of them make any sense. Like
to all of them. He says to all of them. What? So, this guy is full. He's full of himself.
Yes, he is, and he's getting paid. I think he got like at least $4K.
Who cares?
Yeah, but where did all this come from? Yeah,
he made like pounds, right? He makes pounds.
Yeah, he makes pounds.
Yeah, pounds.
How many pounds does he make?
Well, I'm averaging 14 every 2 weeks dollars.
No, you're making like 12 pounds.
Yeah.
It's like $1.60 to a pound. Pounds are stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So you're making like 11 pounds.
Yeah, but I only have what 700 subscribers, almost 600 plus. Yeah,
you got 612. It's not almost 700.
Yeah, well, as close as I've ever been.
Dude, Roger,
75 cents every.
What you do is
show.
Listen. You buy views, dude. You buy subs.
I don't buy anything, man. I don't know what
you can buy me. Pay me $10 and I'll sub to you. And I'll make another channel and sub to you.
Okay, do that, man.
What does that even mean? That does not
$20.
$20.
No, you have to figure it out.
He's going to create a whole bunch of sock accounts and subscribe to me. He's going to give email addresses and he's like, I'll make a whole bunch of accounts. He's got like 3 or 4 now, so why not? You can just.
I got like 5 or 6. I got one for flat Earth. I got one for some science stuff, and one for just normal. So I got at least 5 or 6 though.
Well, I have like 5 altogether too, and I've subbed to like Sandy like 4 or 5 times, and other people too. My real channels that I actually pay for memberships that's all I do for that. You know, I have 3 memberships. Period. And that's it. One of them's PJ, one of them's Flatsoid, and the other one's Nathan. So, and nobody else is selling.
What we're talking about you earlier, Scott, was we were talking about you saying that he was talking about letting somebody up a Globy today. I said we need Scott here. He's the no. I will say no.
No.
That's what we're talking about.
We have a new subscriber from Dr. Phil's audience. Heron and David Koresh got him to come in and subscribe. And her name's Erin. Say hi to our new subscriber. Hi, Erin. I hope we're not putting you off.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I want to know.
Yeah.
So, Harmon, what music do you like? You said you had a music channel. Yeah. What like?
Oh, I look at the music channels. All reactions. I watched all the reactors.
What do you? Oh, you reacted.
Reacting is such a big thing. Me?
What's your favorite
much
music? Genre. Like, give me a genre.
Yeah. What music? Yeah.
Maybe country, but then next to that is believe it or not, opera.
Oh, dude, kick him off, dude. Kick him off right now.
I'm sorry, I just like it, especially Carmen.
You're done. You're done.
That's beautiful music.
Opera.
I like orchestra.
Italian.
No, the best one is France. Carmen's a French opera.
French opera.
Yeah, French opera.
Okay, so Roger, get rid of this guy.
Get rid of
him.
Kick him. He's an opera lover. Is that what you're
seriously? Like, yeah. French opera. You're not allowed here. Jeez, dude, it's the worst answer I've ever heard. Okay.
You have to denounce opera, man. You have to denounce opera.
I mean,
have you ever watched Carmen?
Like, this is the gayest thing ever.
Oh,
French
my gosh,
opera is the gayest thing.
I never had time to really watch a full opera, but I've seen.
Yeah, why don't you? Yeah. You go do that, and you're gay. You're immediately.
I never go. I just watch them on TV.
He watches it from his freaking lazy boy. Yeah.
Lazy boy opera. Yeah, there you go.
Lazy boy opera.
Oh, Rhonda just woke up and it's 1:00 here. She's like, "What time is it?"
Rhonda's like, "Why is your friend like lazy boy opera?" You're like, "I don't know," because he's gay.
Have you heard of the Gypsy Love Song? Where from Carmen?
No,
I guarantee you've heard it. You know where I started liking it at? Watching Bugs Bunny when I was a kid.
Yeah,
they were all opera songs.
Yeah, so I played real music in front of a bunch of people today. That was fun. Not opera.
Well, can we say hi to
you can know a lot of opera if you've ever watched Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I want to say hi to Ken Rotman's in here and Dr. Brian Wilson. Yeah, Brian's in here.
Doctor who?
Well, he's an Englishman. Brian.
Doctor.
He calls himself doctor. He's not a doctor.
PhD?
No, he's not a PhD. he lives in England. His hobbies are magnetic fishing. You've done that, right? Stuff like that. He plays in the channels in London. Yes,
magnetic fishing.
Yeah, you ever done that?
Magnets? You use magnets?
Yeah, that's where the magnet out into the water. I got one, but I never done it.
The fish like to eat the magnet.
No, he's not really.
No, they're huge magnets.
He's dragging the bottom for debris, getting that treasure out the bottom of the cat channels and stuff. So they take them and they fix them, sell them. Yeah.
For metals. Oh yeah, metals that don't.
Oh, you got
right.
You got a guy that's got over 1 million followers on YouTube. You ought to see the stuff he finds in the place, man.
When they find
and he's found.
Yeah. Harmon, you don't believe in the magnets? I mean the actual gold and silver and.
Right? No, I didn't say I don't believe in gold and silver.
Well, you pretty much said you don't believe in the things that they tell us.
The periodic table.
They tell us.
Oh, yeah. I don't believe the gold's process the way they tell us. I think it's a whole different process when they have to take all the mercury and everything out to pull the gold out and stuff. And I don't definitely believe the story of Sutter's Mill when they went out there and just
breaking
pulled
up. You're
gold out
breaking
of the
up.
water.
Kick him off. Kick him off, dude. You're gone.
Get rid of Harmon, aren't you?
Almost worked.
Do you believe in Sutter's Mill story? Sutter's Fort? Do you believe that story in 1849 where they found all the gold just sitting in the river?
Oh, the 49ers? The 49ers? No. Dude.
Yeah. You believe that
if
story?
you even know about that, they lured everyone to the east or the west coast just to make money off them. I know about that. Yeah,
yes.
I know. Yeah. It's all bullshit.
Same thing in Alaska.
It's psyops. It's called psyops, bro. Psyop upon psyop upon psyop. Yep, it's true.
I'll give you Brad's channel if you want to look at it. He actually does like streams while he does this stuff too. I'll stick it in chat for everybody and everything. I'll put it in the private chat too. Brad's got a nice little channel. He does a lot of streaming.
Who knows about that though? Honestly, the 49ers. No, seriously, in the chat. Ask the chat. Who knows about the scam of the 49er thing? Like, San Francisco 49ers.
Into it, yeah.
They lured everyone to the West Coast just to make money off them. To say, there's gold in them hills.
Them there hills, man.
Yeah.
They also needed people. They needed population there. They moved population by that.
Yep. That's what they did. Yeah.
Did it with the silver. Whenever they needed when they need a population, they make gold strike. It was like Alaska. They needed us over there to get enough people so we could buy it and make it a state. So what they do in 1902, they had the gold rush.
What was that called? What was the Alaska thing? The Seward's Folly? Remember when it was
I don't know.
Dude, they sold all that land for like cheap, and then boom, America came in like Trump, just bought everything.
Yeah, and again, as we know now, it's all part of their plan. It wasn't.
It's how Los Angeles was founded.
No, I don't.
Los Angeles, oil rigs. At
Really?
its peak in the 1920s and 30s, there was 1,250 active wells and 200 separate companies in Los Angeles. I don't know if you saw photography of LA from the 30s.
Yeah,
it was an oil town.
Yeah, remember the with the dinosaur thing, like what's it called?
The Brea tar pits.
Yeah.
The Brea tar.
Yeah, La Brea tar pits. Yes. Yeah, that's all the same
our
thing.
Government run scams on people to take their wealth.
No. We never said that.
No, come on.
No, it's impossible, dude. Impossible. Impossible.
All right, let's go back to Sciman Dan. Let's Gish Gallop. He's going to Gish Gallop himself. They do the same. Basically, everything he's talking about is global debate tactics and stuff.
Hard arguments are quick and good explanations take time. You can say that gravity is fake in 1 second, but then explaining gravity properly is a longer conversation. And Flat Earth absolutely thrives on this imbalance.
You can say gravity is fake in 1 sentence.
In 1 second.
It takes a long time to explain gravity, which they never actually get to the actual explanation.
They can't explain it.
They just tell you it's. I know.
It's a mystery.
And neither could Newton. If you go actually read his writings, he said basically what Tesla really said. Newton said the same thing, that he couldn't prove it. Yeah. Santero, what are you saying?
It comes from the word gravitas, which means
more time out. What was he saying? And
hold on, Santero.
Absolutely.
What's happening?
Santero, you're breaking up, sir.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, something's wrong with your line, dude.
You hear me?
Wi-Fi.
No, you're cutting out. We heard.
Go ahead.
I said you can explain gravity. It's very easy, According to the word gravity, comes from the Latin gravitas, which means weight. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty
gravity.
easy. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Good explanation for gravity. But I mean, what is gravity other than weight?
Gravity.
Okay.
What else?
So what's the cause of weight? No. That's your. Then we'll go on and on and on. Break it down for us.
Density. There's a lot of stuff going on there, But what we know is that if we drop something, it's gonna fall down. Unless it's a helium balloon.
Well, that's another can of worms we're getting ready to open now.
I wonder why it doesn't work on a helium balloon. Oh, wait, because the helium has less density than the air.
Well, it has nothing to do with gravity, or weight, as it would be said. It's less weight, so it's going to go up, right?
Yeah,
So it's like
weird.
a negative of weight. Yeah, it's really strange. So where's that force of gravity that they claim is causing all these actions to take place in their solar system and whatnot? They're
Oh,
applicable.
gravity. Sounds plain to do, David says.
There is nothing that you can explain about. I don't think anybody has a definition for what it actually what causes the force of gravity.
Yeah, definition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, or equation.
Well, I can give you an equation for.
No, you can't. Little g and big G. No.
Well, I'll give you another equation for something completely unrelated to it, but I can make up any equation for anything, and I can sit there and I can time everything and do the.
It doesn't work though.
I know, but it's
mass.
Not,
I mean, come on.
What is mass? What's the definition?
Mass is
density
measured in grams.
Well, I don't care if
weight,
it's measured. But what is mass? That's the question. Not how much what it's weighed in.
Yeah, you can't explain it.
It is one giant armchair with me in it is mass.
Okay.
Yes, that's a lot of mass. A lot of mass.
There you go. 300 pounds
there you
mass.
Go. Yeah.
Wait,
what? How much?
300.
Wait, you weigh 300 pounds?
6'5", 300.
You're 6'5"? You're taller than me?
Yeah.
What the heck?
You guys got to meet.
Hold on. All right.
Weight
you
and
need
mass
to. No. You need to get up and run around, dude.
Oh, Carl's here. Check it out. Hey, Carl.
Carl Sagan. Hey, Carl Sagan.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing, sir?
Speaking of astronauts and aliens.
What's up, Harmon?
Oh, yeah.
Who said that?
That's Carl.
Oh, hey,
FE
Carl.
Nation, dude.
Because on my phone it's so little, I can't see it.
What's up?
Oh, really
He's
quick, FE Nation. Are you going to the meetup in, I think it's South Carolina?
How you doing, brother?
The flat Earth, what is it? Ray was telling me about this. I might go down there. Are you going there?
Are you going to do it?
July 26th or something?
What is it?
25th?
Flat Earth meetup.
It's a flat Earth
When did this
meetup
come
thing, and it's happening soon. It's happening in like three weeks. You haven't heard about this
In South Carolina, you said?
I think that flat fellow. I'm pretty sure it's that flat fellow's farm.
No,
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
You haven't heard about this?
I haven't heard of it.
Oh, well,
No.
Ray was telling me. I don't know. I might go down there. I'm gonna hang out with you guys.
Okay.
You
Well,
should show up.
All right, I'll find out.
I'll have to look into
It's only
that.
like down the road from you, right? You live like pretty close, right, to the
Yes.
I think it's like
Yeah,
Charlotte
okay.
area.
Yeah.
That's my
Charlotte.
home.
About
That's my
probably
stomping grounds when I was growing
about
up.
3 hours or so. I'll be there.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about
About
two
3 hours.
hours
or so.
from me.
It's not too bad.
What's good, Mr. FP?
Yeah, I was telling one time about you, Carl, that when I met you in November, they said,
something.
I said,
I'm gonna
that guy
check- I'm gonna
has
check-
more energy
check something
than
out.
anyone I've ever met. You've got so much energy.
And all the rest of these stuff that he said
Carl's
about
got
you, Carl,
energy.
we're not going to tell you.
So saying, Carl.
Yeah. No matter what Harmon said about you, we still like you, Carl.
I said he had
You know
so
me,
much
man,
energy, it
I'm
was just
rolling
entertaining.
all the way. It's all good.
Weren't you the one that was helping that lady in the wheelchair
Who
that
cares what
died?
Harmon says?
Yeah, he's talking about Valley Parks.
Yeah,
Val-
Yeah, I think
Valley
he was,
Park.
weren't you
Valley,
pushing her
yes.
around? Weren't you pushing? You were pushing her around a wheelchair a lot, right?
I've been helping her out
Site.
ever since I've been helping her out all the time. I helped her out as much as I could. Yes, sir.
Well, you were.
She's-
I was telling
she's
people how
just
much you
friend.
took care of her when you at
I would
Portside.
do that for anybody.
Well, it was nice of you, that's for sure.
Well, that's better than
Yes.
Craig McNair
They're
did. He
courtside.
beat the hell out of you.
Thank you.
Nice. You're welcome.
Hey, soon you'll be pushing around
Roger.
freaking Harmon on his. You'll have his little freaking chair. You'll be pushing him around in his freaking chair, dude. Somebody's gonna do that.
I'll put wheels on it. I'll
We'll
put
do
wheels on it.
We'll do a GoFundMe for Carl.
Yeah, put some
I wanted
casters,
to share
some
something.
caster
Guys,
wheels.
have a good day.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott,
Are you
one
leaving that
second,
there?
Scott. Let me
Hold
say
on.
something, man. Say something, guys. I'm gonna have to leave. I have a bad connection. I'm gonna be lurking in the chat. Thank you, guys. Have a nice
Lurk
day.
in the
Have a
shadows.
nice-
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, one more thing before you go.
Yeah.
Stay away from the white women.
Of course, he said. There you go.
Hey,
That's your
Santero,
entry.
it's all
Your
good.
exit. Your exit.
Ay, ay, ay.
Baila, canta y no llores, porque cantando se alejan, cielito lindo, los
Heroes.
corazones.
Porque
Hero had a live today.
I kind of
at,
understand. I'm not quite sure
down
what
at
that
some-
means.
Park.
Who had a
Yeah.
lot, Carl?
Bye,
All right, go ahead, Carl.
Much love.
Carl. All right, peace. All right, Carl, go ahead. Now you can talk.
Later,
No, you
Santero.
said somebody had a live.
Oh,
He'll
Iru.
leave when he does.
Oh, Santero
Iru,
goes
okay.
on and watch Iru. You know who that is, right?
Yeah, he sounds like Iru, doesn't he?
And he had
Yeah, he reminds me of him.
live
Landucci.
today. I was just asking if he. I was wondering if he today. I didn't see him in the chat, so he might have missed it.
Oh,
I
Iru?
didn't watch anything today, really, to tell you the truth. I hang out with PJ for a bit, and that was it. He did a stream on AI. That was an interesting stream. There were people that off themselves.
If I
because
can
of
share
AI.
the screen.
Oh, you want to share? Huh? Sure.
Oh, you want to share screen? All right, go ahead. If you can.
You can.
Iru Santero. Yeah, he does sound like him.
No, we don't have
See
it.
the
Do it again.
screen?
Share it one more time. I can't see. I didn't get a share button, so you got to try it one more time. It usually pops up in my
Okay,
chat,
let
but
me-
I didn't see it.
Let me go back to that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Santero knows
No,
Iru.
not that one. This one. One.
It's a monitor. It looks like a
And-
monitor.
Share. Yeah,
I'm not getting anything.
there you go. You got it?
Nope. Nothing's coming through. Everybody's Harmon. Sorry. I'm not getting anything. Not
Leviathan. They're talking about the sea beast Leviathan, right?
Uh-huh. There's
Yeah.
some people that say
Hello,
they
sounds
sea
crazy.
beast.
Yeah.
I'm not. Oh, here it comes. There he goes. I got it.
Shut
It
up.
says I'm
Barry.
sharing.
It is now.
Okay, it's going. It's going. It's going.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
We're good.
it's taking a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys got slow
I'm
internet.
gonna have to get back into it now. I'm gonna go full.
Okay. Gotcha. By the way, Cookie Monster's here. If anyone wants to say hi to him.
Ryan,
select
how's it going?
for it well, wow, what happened?
Carl, do you have like really bad internet or something? Like you're slow. Like Carl,
Yes.
say hello right now.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Say no.
It's my computer, man.
It's loading, whatever it is. Okay, it's a downloader. That's what I got up on screen now.
Play for free.
Play for free? Yeah, why not? Yeah. You play for free now,
That's
you
my
pay
fault.
later. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know what.
Play stupid
what's going
games,
on
win
with
stupid
this.
prizes.
For stupid people.
Hang on. Give it a
Is this it? No, there he goes. Okay. Hit play. I see Jupiter and the moon is what I'm looking at, right?
If that's the moon, I see the hot spot of light.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
Then I
that's
think it's
very
Jupiter in the
strange,
corner.
huh? If it's so far away, why is there a
400
hot spot?
miles away. How's that?
400 million?
How is
It's
that?
not.
From
It's
400
not
million miles away.
Definitely not.
And I heard you say Jim's the star man. Okay, let him get a picture like this. Show me something, because this right here blows how far.
Dude,
what they tell you how far things
it's a
are away.
joke.
Yeah.
We're joking about Jim being the real star. You know, obviously. Yeah.
Mikey is the
Anyone.
real
I
man.
know,
That's
man.
Mikey, yes, Mikey is a real star man with nice nails too. By the way, his nails
When
are
his stuff
impressive.
is squared on the ends, when his stuff is squared on the ends, when there's a line on that picture, that's the little filament in the camera that you're seeing.
Yeah.
Okay, I can show you where I've got that same effect. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
square.
Harmon did the same
That's
thing.
not good.
JJ.
Yeah, it's not good.
yeah.
You know when those are not good.
Yeah,
Simple.
not good. Yeah, true.
So, but anyway, this is good though, because it's not showing a square, it's showing the freaking light coming off the freaking clouds from 400 million miles away. There's a problem.
Yeah, that doesn't work in
With
the
their
heliocentric
distances.
model, does it?
It ain't working. And these are the high clouds that I've been telling everybody about. These clouds are like 14 to 15 miles up in the atmosphere.
If their scale distances
Okay.
doesn't work, Carl, none of their
Hold
models
on,
work.
hold
Yeah.
on. 14 to 15 miles up in the sky?
Yep. Up. Yeah, the clouds go up to
Clouds,
14
clouds.
or
You're
15
saying
miles
clouds.
high. Yeah, look it up. Yeah,
Miles.
clouds. 14 miles up.
They go higher than that.
That's 7
No.
miles above the airplane. Huh? Look it up.
All right. I'm looking it up right now. Hold on.
Tell me I'm
In the tropics,
tell me I'm incorrect.
the tropics
14 miles.
is about 12 miles, like maximum. Yeah.
14.
14?
Yeah, 14, maybe 15.
All right. That's not giving me what I wanted. They're like taking me to the cloud. On NASA's. it's
Harmon.
like-
They're talking about clouds.
Yeah, it's
Cumulus.
how
14
What'd you say?
miles.
Yeah.
No.
Do you hear
I was gonna
this?
say,
You hear this?
Yeah, it's no
14
way.
miles.
No way.
No.
was
The highest
What is
clouds
it
are
telling
the
you?
cumulus,
What
and
does
they
it say?
amble out at 12 miles.
12, yeah. And not even
Yeah.
that. I bet you.
not even
I
that.
guarantee.
Yeah. Yeah, in the
I
tropics.
think higher than that.
Well, I'm looking
Troposphere?
at
I think
them
they're
now.
at least
I don't think they're higher than 7 to 8 miles
that's
at the most.
that's 2 miles difference.
I'd
Okay.
say
So
maybe
what?
5,
12
6,
miles,
7.
14
Yeah, maybe
miles.
7.
That's the highest
They
I
were
could
saying-
give it.
Right.
Another website said 14. So 12, 14, whatever. That's still 5, 6, 7 miles higher than plane.
That's a big difference, though.
And that same
That is
article that's
different.
giving
Twice
you
the
that,
difference.
they also tell you that the moon is 240,000 miles away.
Yep.
So,
Sure is.
Carl, you think that the sun is shining on the moon and the moon's light is shining down on it?
Yes, sir.
Like it's not like
I can demonstrate that.
it's a reflection.
I can take a light
I know,
bulb.
but so
I can take a light bulb.
so
Yeah, that's right. That's a
you have
reflection.
to understand. You have to understand that. Listen. So if you shine a light, a hot light onto a sphere, right, and it comes back to you, it has to be warm, and it's not warm. It's actually colder. So what does that mean?
Oh, it's cold. It's cold.
And the inverse square law of light, wouldn't that have
Thank you.
an effect
It's
on,
cold sky. Okay, but it's just a
on the
reflection.
brightness of?
Okay. Now you say that the moon. Now, can you demonstrate it in a can you demonstrate it? I can demonstrate
Yes,
what
we
I'm
have.
talking
We've
about.
done it.
Now, can you demonstrate what you're talking about? Okay. Now, when I was out there, and I'll do it again because we'll have another full
Yes.
moon here.
Moonlight is colder. It's freaky. It's weird. It's very strange.
No,
and
dude,
you seem to think that it's
I
not.
was taking it. Look, man, I did
Moonlight is
live
guaranteed colder, dude.
streams, 2
All right, first
live
of all,
streams
I've never seen any
on
evidence
that.
for it. So.
I took two.
Well,
I
a lot
did
of people
2
say.
dreams. I was in the shade. I was in the moonlight, and on different substrates. I had eight different things off the ground.
So
Okay,
any
hanging
reflection
from a
of light,
string.
every
One in the
reflection of
moonlight,
sunlight.
in the
Listen, it should be hot, dude. It's not hot. It's freaking literally colder. It's not warm.
No, it's
like
not.
it doesn't reflect
according to my
warmth.
And
temperature
the
gauge.
Emperor's Square Law,
Not according to
even
my
when it's the
temperature gauge.
furthest
And I
away,
bought a brand new one,
it's
and
polarized.
when I was doing it,
Okay.
So, okay, let him talk a second. So you're saying that the moonlight is not cold or hot. It's just moonlight.
on
Right?
different substrates, it's different temperatures. Different substrates.
Well, I don't know what substrate
are
means.
different temperatures.
He said
Okay,
different materials is what he's saying.
like materials.
If you reflect the sunlight off of anything,
I got
it gets
metal.
warm.
I
It's
had
warm.
a piece. I had a plastic bottle. I had a real glass. Okay, I had a rock, and I had metal. So I had those 4 things. I hung some, and I got live on this too. I did it live. Okay, and I hung it in the shade, off the ground.
Okay, was there a
All
difference?
things
What
off the
was the
ground.
difference in temperature, Carl?
Yes,
Between
the
the two?
difference was the ones in the moon side were warmer than the ones in the shade. Except for
They
the
were?
only thing that was not different was the plastic. The plastic didn't change on either side, but the rock, the metal, and the glass changed. It was like anywhere from a 0.6 to I think the highest other point was at 3.2 degrees in difference.
Carl, listen. If you reflect sunlight
I
off
did
of
this
anything,
live, dude, and
it
then
heats
another one. I've
heats
done another
things.
one live.
If you reflect sunlight off of
I'm telling you,
anything,
man.
it doesn't matter what it is. It will
Okay,
heat
so-
things. It would never
Yeah.
be
First
less
of all,
or like
sunlight
equal.
wouldn't bounce off a ball.
Dude,
except
I
for
did it
when you
live. I don't know what you're talking about. I already
Okay.
did it live.
So what
What
I'm
you're
gonna
saying,
ask,
I can debunk because I did it live, sir. I don't know
Well,
what
I'm
you're,
gonna ask you a
and I did
question.
it twice.
Carl, what was your IV? Your IV is what? Moonlight, right? Or what's your DV?
The moonlight it
Dependent
reflects.
variable. Well, what's your hypothesis?
Hypothesis is you can tell because of the shadowing on the moon that it's not its own light, because you get shadowing in the lit parts, and those shadows should not be. There should be no shadow at all. It should be all lit in that section. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
that
I'm
part
I
talking
can
is
show
right.
you.
You're right about that,
I've,
Carl. You're right.
I've shown how like
Some
you
of those
can
shadows
reverse
look.
that as an optical illusion. It's a
Yes, it is.
illusion of
Yes.
perception.
You say it's an
Yep.
optical
You can
illusion.
change
You
it
get
from
proof of
craters.
that?
You can change it from craters to
Yes.
dots and It is. dimples.
The crater thing is like a total optical illusion.
Okay,
No,
that's not what I was
it's
actually talking about, Carl. I was asking about
Yeah.
the between the temperature, moonlight,
Depends.
and sunlight.
Yeah.
What is the control?
Well, the difference is you got the sun, which is the light that heats up everything, correct?
Okay,
Shines on
And what's the
shit.
difference?
It's cold. We know it's cold up there, but when it shines
Well,
through
we
that
haven't been higher
atmosphere,
than up
Who
there.
says that?
and then
Who
it
says that?
activates and everything gets hot, right? When the sun's shining on
yeah.
it. Feel
The
that heat,
temperatures
right?
up there are extreme to the point, and
Well,
I
that's
think
because of
that's
color.
due to the
Yeah, they're
fact that
very
the air
colored.
is actually thinner.
It's color that makes everything warm. It's the
Yeah.
colors that change the temperature of everything. The color of light, the pattern of light that hits it, is what causes it to be warm or cold. It's that
You're real muffled, Ryan. He can't hear you.
so.
You're talking into a sock, dude. He's saying that the temperature is due to the spectrum of light, the color of the light, and the warmer the gauge is. That's what makes it warmer or colder. It's basically the color.
Yeah, I'm just telling you there was anywhere from a half a degree to almost a 3 degree change, 2.9 or something like that, change in difference of temperature between the moonlit side of the objects that I was doing and the shaded side. And then I did another one. I did another one where I was doing that. I was setting that on the ground, right? I did two streams.
Yes.
And I'll do another one too. I'm going to get one with the
I
mirror.
have a favor for you, Roger.
Okay.
Can you go to my channel? No one's ever done this. I've never done this before. Go to my channel.
Outlaw?
You never gone to my channel? No, I did one time.
No, I didn't say that.
But they can't explain that picture. That's what I was talking about. They can't explain
Flat Earth Outlaw? Is that where am I going?
Yeah, the only reason I did this because of this, what you guys are talking about. I went out and did this.
I think you'd have to focus the light, wouldn't you? You'd have to focus the moonlight in order to see if it's cold. And I've looked through a microscope. I've looked through a telescope.
Go to the very first one, number one.
I haven't been. I can't. It's not pulling your channel.
This one is in the desert.
Yeah.
Type in the main chat so I can get your actual.
Is this the one out in the desert, Harmon?
Give me a link.
Yes.
Wow.
Are you hearing me, Harmon?
Yeah. It does.
Yeah, you said it's
change in the desert, does it?
Nothing changes. It all stays the same. Okay, it's a Flat Earth Out. My channel says it's Flat Earth Outlaw.
Yeah, that's what I put in, but I couldn't find it.
Made of silica and it holds temperature like rock.
Okay, let me find it. Let me see. I can't do it on this. Let me see. How would I do it? Yeah, I have I can. Okay,
give me your link because I typed it in. It won't pull it up right away.
Okay, I might lose you until I get it because I have to do it on the phone.
I gotta get rid of a potato out of the chat anyway.
Okay, I'm looking for it.
Astronomy Lab. How far is
Harmon, the only
away from
difference
Earth?
you did.
Can you see them?
Jupiter
I want to show
is anywhere from 365 million at its or something like that. Close to the furthest point away is 425 million or something like that. Something stupid.
Yeah. Because it's supposedly it's not a perfect circle.
We're dealing with local lights, not flat. So your model's already dead. So keep going.
Model's already dead.
Oh, good God! Love these people, man. I really do.
There it is.
Yeah, look at this, FV Nation. Do you see this like dot here, protruding dot?
Yeah.
Okay, it's only 27. Do you still see the dot? It's a big.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh wait, no.
Looks like a crater now.
It ain't no crater. It's a dot. It's like think of it.
But it looks like a crater now because of the way the lighting is. Yeah, kind of looks like.
There I am.
Did you get your chat?
Okay, let me.
I
keep
gotta
going.
put it in the. I gotta put it in the chat now. However, I do that.
You still see? Okay, I'm just gonna
put it in
play
private
out.
chat if you can get to it.
You're talking about a dot moon. I can see with my eyes.
Do you see this dimple here?
Yeah, right.
Or 35,000 or 65,000 miles away.
No, you can't do it.
These amoeba looking.
Maybe 30 miles.
This dimple. You see the dimple? Do you see a dimple or not?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, he's asking FB.
Do you see a dimple?
I got your channel.
Because this is the moon.
Dimple and what section are you talking?
The Apollo 17 moon landing. This is from Jay Tolan Media, one of his moon pictures. Apollo 17 landing site.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, it's illusion of perception. See, you just change it from a crater to dots and dimples. Just by the way you reverse the light, the way you're perceiving the light. See?
Yeah, it's easy to it's really easy to get mixed up when you're looking
Now
through.
this looks like a dimple.
Well,
not a crater, but a dimple.
but here I compare. I compared shit from the plane, look down, and seeing how the sunlight creates the shadows and stuff.
All right, Roger.
Yeah,
play the video I just posted.
You posted a video?
And then I do it.
Yeah, you go ahead and me,
main
Scott.
chat.
I look from the
You line cutter.
the sky down, and then from the ground up, and I see the same effect. A light bulb and a freaking ball, what you call a phase in the moon in a laboratory, I would say. Okay, let's just say we're gonna experiment.
Is this like breaking up like the way it sounds? Hold on. Is it me? Guys.
No, he's breaking up a little bit.
Now,
yeah, it's him.
Now can you?
Yeah. FE Nation, Carl, calm down. Carl, calm down. Play a video. Just watch this. Just hold. Hey, hold on, Carl. Calm down. Carl, calm down a little bit. Okay, now watch this. These guys do an experiment. It's pretty cool.
I can. You can't.
No, I mean, you can calm down or not. It's fine. What I'm saying though is like, listen. Just listen.
The moon's right over there.
Watch this.
It's full as heck right now.
Well, you have to make it bigger, Roger.
I can't really make
That's what she said.
Yeah.
We're gonna test temperatures.
It shouldn't be like
on one side of a car to another side of a car. We're gonna do it on two different
I'll make it
cars.
as big as I can.
It doesn't.
And the wind
Okay,
isn't
there you
even
go.
a
There you
factor
go.
right now. It's not even blowing. Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. So this is a thermometer, and it's reading 59 degrees. This is the moonlight. We'll get out of the way of the moonlight. 62 degrees, and this is in the moonlight.
Hold on.
60. Wow, 60 degrees.
Okay, I gotta keep it right here to see it.
59 degrees. Now we're gonna move over to the other side of the car, where the moon is not on. We're just moving. And we're gonna try this again here. It's now reading.
Yeah, but if the wind was blowing
65 degrees.
slightly,
Okay,
and
I'll just move the laser.
And I'm moving the laser to where the moonlight is shining.
it's temperature of
Rapidly
something
drops.
on the other side.
I'm gonna move it back down here.
You have to set it up and test
Goes back
everything.
up.
You test stuff that are in and out.
It's not the best one, dude. Ryan, it's not
It's
the best
horrible.
one.
That's a
65 degrees and back
horrible
on the hood
test.
where the moon is shining.
For example, dude.
What do you mean?
It's horrible.
Because
It's almost
cars
How is
have
it
warm
horrible?
engines, and because
That
if
right
you're in a cold area and there's a breeze blowing, you'd have a warm side of the car because the car would cool off slowly, and you cool off more on one side. That's why.
Do you think that the car actually was driving? Did you see that thing?
No, I'm not saying it was.
I thought the same thing. I thought that too.
Could have. So I'm
No,
not
the car was not driving. Retard.
Show me the
Richard.
experiment. Show me that you used.
There's
you put these
been-
big
listen,
samples
listen.
out there. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, there's been like dozens.
I'll do it with
Dozens,
my
I'm
car
saying.
next
I mean,
round,
maybe
okay?
20.
Look,
Come
I've
on.
No, it's
seen
not about
a couple of
cars, dude.
videos that you've seen, and I'm telling you, I've seen lots of
Moonlight
videos
is
on YouTube.
moonlight is cold. Moonlight is cold, and freaking sunlight is hot. And you can't tell me that freaking reflecting freaking sunlight is gonna make things freaking
Moon-
cold, dude.
It's on
You
its
can't.
own light, bro. Or flip
Who
it
said
switch
that?
and make
JK here, who said that?
phase like
As an
that.
evidence.
Who
No,
said moonlight's its
Carl
own
is
light?
hardcore. Carl loves the fact that he thinks that it's like
No.
reflecting. It's not, dude.
He was on
It's
here
not
about 7
reflecting.
months ago. We went
I
through the
just-
same
you say-
conversation 7 months ago.
In less than
We
5.
Well, I'll be honest. I
Okay.
agree with you. I think
But
it's
you got
I just
no-
tested them.
That's why
Just-
In less
saying,
than
you
5
got no
minutes,
proof.
the rocks underneath
Roger,
the
you got
tailgate
mine?
of the truck
Yeah, it's going now.
separated.
One first, Roger.
from
I could.
the
It
ones
starts
that
at the
are
bottom and goes
left out
up.
in
I
the
couldn't
open,
figure out how to
both
make
in
it the
side
other
of
way.
The truck, one's
This is
just
gonna be
under
fun.
the tailgate.
Hold on.
The
Thanks,
ones
Carl.
underneath
I mean,
the
all
You
tailgate.
need to go to part one.
right, let me go back. Part one. Okay,
It's at the bottom.
Yeah,
I numbered them all, and I wrote stuff over everything. What I
Hey,
was doing on each
Harmon,
one.
do you think the sun is reflecting light off the moon?
No, I don't think that.
No. What do you think?
No.
What do you think is happening?
I think it
Harmon.
charges.
I just think it's its own light. That's all I can figure out. But
Well,
Roger,
I think it might be like two things. It's possible. Another
both
light.
is happening. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Roger. Go ahead, Roger. This is what I did.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Like 5 or
1950
6 years
hours
ago.
here in
Light from the
Laughlin, Nevada. And I brought all 1, 2,
So does the
3,
heliocentric.
4, 5, 6 rocks. I checked all the temperatures. Now that I'm set outside my tailgate. My tailgate is right here. Tailgate to my truck. Rocks are down here on the ground in front of it. Okay. Now I'll take temperature of all these rocks. First one.
$1,000 degrees.
Second one.
Right.
On Mars. You're on Mars, dude. You're on Mars.
Same temperature.
Minus 30 and divide it by 2.
Oh, there you go. We get the Celsius.
Fourth one.
Yeah.
And right now, this is what it says in the description. The sun has already set
Fifth
where
one.
I was at. It was still daylight, so I'm going to take the 3 rocks and place them under the tailgate. There is no shade, no shadow, just light.
You had a good control. That's
So
a
the
good
sun's
control.
the sun's gone.
Is it going to be a moon?
Your control is the
Yeah, moon comes up later. I started this in the daytime. I wanted to know when the temperature changed.
That's exactly what you need to find out, because sometimes I think it's when the sun's completely gone, I think things go off
They're all
faster.
dropping down to that.
So it might just be the
So
lack
all
of the
within a
sun.
half
It might not be
degree.
the
Watch
moon.
what this does.
Now I'm going to take 2 rocks. I'm going to take these 3 rocks.
I
right
wanted
here
to
at the
know
end,
when
and
the
I'm gonna put them
transition
underneath the
happened.
tailgate
When did
right
the
now
shade become warmer
and see if it gets
than
warmer.
cooler?
Mixed in
Sunlight
what
is
we got
cooler.
going here. No sun,
And
no moon up yet.
Gotcha.
Moon doesn't come up till like 8:10. Got an hour before moonrise.
Good control,
These 3
though.
rocks
You
and
did
move them
good.
underneath the
Like,
truck.
You know
Let them
what's
set
crazy
for 5
though?
minutes.
I've
I'm
heard
gonna
that
take
the
temperature
sun
of all 6
actually
rocks.
causes fires to burn slower.
The
How's that-
only
how's that-
only
Okay, the
thing.
moon's up. I angled
Let
my
it
truck on
finish.
purpose this way.
We're going to go through all
So
these.
at this
What
angle,
did you go to,
we've got
Roger?
all moonlight.
Get off that. You got to go to
Shadows
number
are
2.
back here.
Okay, I gotcha.
You got to go to 2, Roger.
My tailgate at this angle.
I got to go back. So it just jumps through your videos is what it's doing.
Yeah, I know. That's why people won't watch it. If they want to learn, go to
Laughlin,
number 2
Nevada.
now.
And I brought all 1, 2, 3,
I got to get
4,
rid of
5,
number
6
1
rocks.
first.
I checked all the temperature.
Number 2. Moon
You
part
know what
2.
the sun just went
The only
down.
thing
Did you get part 2?
different that
I got it.
Okay, here it is.
Here you go. Ready?
Yeah.
Laughlin, Nevada.
Okay.
Why are we looking sideways, Harmon?
May 26th. Okay.
I know. I'm an amateur.
Checking it. No moon up,
Sorry.
and the sun is behind the mountains and gone over there.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, this is
All the
pause it just real quick.
temperature.
And I'll read you the description. What happens here? Okay, what happens is in this test, I noticed that the rocks under the tailgate were already warmer than the rocks in the open. When I switched the 2 rocks, the one I put under the tailgate warmed up quicker than the one I moved in the open. But after 5 minutes, they were all 4 degrees difference. So so it already had changed. This thing that underneath the shelter, which I found out, the rocks were already warmer than the rocks on the outside, and it was still daylight, but no sun.
Gotcha. So the daylight was actually heating up the atmos while I was underneath the tailgate.
No, that's not what I figured out. I figured out it was the shelter.
Okay, the shelter was hot. There was heat
Yeah,
coming off.
because it blocks, because heat is blocked by solid objects. And
No,
so if the
I let that
radiation-
set. I let it acclimate. I let it do everything. Okay, just watch what it does. Don't jump the gun. I did 18 parts, about 2 minutes apiece. So
Good
this
grief.
will tell you that the moonlight changes nothing.
Okay.
It's already changed already
Yeah. So the moonlight has no effect on
without the moon being up for another hour.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's the lack of the sun that actually causes it to get cold.
84, 85.
No, I think it has to do with the shelter. We have to take it out into the middle somewhere where there is no shelter, and you'll see that there's no difference in the
45.
thing. I did it where my tailgate was 15 feet shadow. I put it in there and put it on the outside, and
I
there's
know
no
why that
change.
is. It's because when it was covered, then the
85.
radiation,
Now,
the heat
underneath
from
the
it
bed
was
of my
bouncing
truck,
backwards and
underneath
keeping it
my
warmer.
tailgate,
It's the same reason why when the sun disappears, it gets cold. It's the same thing.
Well, if you
It's
had
the
thermal
opposite.
imagery, you'd probably see heat still coming off the truck because it absorbs.
No, the truck's been sitting there for 4 hours.
Well, the sunlight's going to heat up that middle.
87.
Right. I'm not saying that's not a possibility. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I take
that's what I was thinking too.
eliminate the truck in a minute.
Good. But it's still a good control to actually get it out of the
Take
sunlight.
this rock
That's a good idea.
and switch it with this rock, which is
that could be a big difference. And Harmon, like I was saying, what I did with
87.
mine,
The rock that is.
put
Do number 3 now. Go ahead. I'm listening.
with a string off the meat string.
So I'm gonna switch this rock right now.
And the string, and I didn't have any other really solid substrate other than the string that was touching it.
Right.
And that's how I did my experiment.
Well, I eliminate that. I take that out of. I take that out of the equation too.
Ground, when you put the thing,
I take that out of the equation when you watch the end. You're not even getting to the end and already making a conclusion.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Number 3.
No, I think we're just thinking through it. That's all.
Oh, I'm not. I just
Number 3 says, in this video, I had to move the 3 rocks under the tailgate, and then I let them sit there for 5 minutes. Then I looked at the temperature of the rocks again, and the ones under the tailgate shelter were warmer. Not that my truck had been off for more than hours. What's that?
Don't talk about our cousins like that. Okay, Roger too. All right. Sorry, I'm doing Michelle Fowler right quick. She thinks that rocks are actually our cousins. So, anyway.
Okay, you go to 4 now. That's just what this one does. It just shows I moved the rock. I'm waiting for the moon to come up, so I keep changing them backwards and forwards and see what happens when it's still twilight. So it always gets warmer underneath the tailgate. Then I pull them out and I switch them around.
Next time, put these in order, man, because they're not. None of
I
these
tried. I can't figure out how to do it. So I've only done it once. It was like 5-6 years ago, and I've never gone back.
It's
Number
really,
4.
I found 4. Here it is.
Okay.
Well, another thing you got
We're gonna do
to
this
think
again.
about is your truck was already
another 7-10 minutes.
warm
These
too.
rocks are outside.
It's been heated by the sun.
Temperature.
The rocks were already acclimated to the area.
2 different
About
variables.
degrees. 82.
So I'm gonna eliminate some variables pretty soon.
Variables.
82 something. Close enough. Oh, he went to 81.
Yeah, get rid of the ground too.
On this one, I waited 10 minutes to take the temp again. The rocks in the open were 3 to 4 degrees cooler than the one rocks on the tailgate under the tailgate. I call it tailgate / shelter. Now I took the 3 rocks from the open and switched them again. The sun had
around 82.
Had more than an hour. The sun
underneath the truck.
had set more than an hour ago. The moon was still a couple hours away, rising. So that's all I'm showing. So you can go to number 5 now.
3.5 degrees hot.
So I'm gonna wait till I get the moon gets up, and then I'm gonna find out. Even the light from the phone when I'm trying to record changes the temperature. So I had to turn that light off. It's amazing. Okay, so go to number 5.
Okay, before it gets too dark. It's about 8:12 or 8:15 now. There's our casinos down there.
You didn't go gambling that day?
And here's the rocks I pulled out. These were the warmer rocks, these 3. And those 3 were the colder rocks on the outside, cooler.
It's pretty flat.
Warmer, cooler, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to do the ones on the outside now.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
So the rocks that I moved under the tailgate are now warmer. I changed it from being cool in the shade. From
81.
the sun to it's becoming warmer. I said I messed up writing this. I'm reading my own writing.
It's in the 81.
Being filtered by the tailgate.
Just for Astronomy Live, because that was in the chat earlier.
Now the ones I put back underneath that were the cooler ones earlier.
So the rocks that I moved under the tailgate are now warmer. So what happened, I had just taken the rocks from the outside that were cooler and put them underneath that.
The tailgate on every time.
So they're always 3 to 5 degrees warmer.
There.
So we got that. And so we're waiting for the moon. So go to the next one now. I'm just showing you what happened there. Then it's going to get eliminating stuff like
3.5 to 4 degrees.
He said, Craig said.
They were warmer the ones under the tailgate. So
right, always were. But then at one of these videos coming up, the moon, once the moon lights up, half of my tailgate was in shade, and I got the other half that's in direct moonlight.
So which part we're going to now? That was 6, right?
No, was that was
5?
5. You need 6. You need 6.
Okay. You're already in the dark here. Check this out.
Yeah.
Can I ask you
Now, the
a
moon's due
question,
up any second.
Harmon?
Here.
Yeah, go ahead.
On your distance, when you're taking the temperature, are you keeping it relatively like, so I'm at 16 inches away from the target, or I'm at 24 inches away from the target? You see what I'm saying? At the same
I made it like from my knee, height. Or always my knee height.
He was doing.
He kept the
knee
same
height.
distance.
That's
yeah.
I did it from my knee.
What, about 18, 20 inches?
I'm 6'5", as tall as you, so
okay.
It's got to be 2 foot. Okay, let me see let me read what happens here. Okay,
within, you know what I'm saying, within.
Right, it's the same distance. I'm not altering it. What I find out during the night, even now this is before the moon came up. What I find out during the night, even the light from my phone affected the temperature readings. So a lot of this is in the dark. So I took the temperature again before the moon came up, just because waiting for the moon. So when I found out, and when I had my video light on my phone shining down to see what I could do, it changed the temperature 2 degrees, just the light of my phone alone at my knee height. And I said, wow, that's really wild. I didn't expect that.
Bright. It's pretty bright, and it does put off a lot of energy. I think you're right. That it can change it, especially with one of those readers that's using reflections. You know,
right.
It's beaming light in, and it's focusing it in order to get the temperature, and it's guessing, of course, but it works pretty good though. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I took turn the light off. The rest is going to be in the dark.
Right, gotcha.
It could electromagnetics in the phone too, giving off some kind of a.
All I know, it changed the temperature. That's all I know.
Yeah. We can figure that out. We can test that out though.
You can eliminate
the 7.
All right, here we go.
This is 1, 2.
Yep, that's the
third rock right here. 3 rocks.
Okay, go ahead and get off that one. This says this part doesn't show anything except where the moon is rising. If you go to the end, it'll show you where the moon is rising.
All right.
Over the casinos. So part 8
is part 7. Yeah.
Okay, part 7. You go to the end of it. It just shows you the moon rising. That's it.
Go to the end
we're gonna do it.
Okay.
It should show you where it's at. You see
I
it?
gotta take pictures.
Yeah, I see where it's coming up.
Okay, then go to part 8.
Okay, I move my
Well,
truck.
Jump right to part 11. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. That's why nobody watches it. I
How far are you away from the casinos from where you were?
It's 8:40.
2.5 miles. Okay, this part shows me videoing the moonrise. I have to wait until the moon is high enough in the sky so I can get direct moonlight and cause the shadow and shade. I am already guessing the moon is not going to affect the rocks. I've already figured that out by what's doing it with no moon up. It did the same thing.
You'd have to let it sit all night long.
No, but it's already warmer under my tailgate before the moon even came up. It's even when the sun just went away and it's twilight, it already had done the effects that everybody's showing on these temperature guns they're using.
Well,
that's already been done. So
probably the best way to gauge.
How's the moon going to change it when you've already got the readings that everybody said?
You were using local rock, right?
Pardon me?
I get what you're saying.
Using local rice.
Yeah, I get what you're saying too.
Local what?
Using local rocks, correct?
Yeah.
Local what?
You went there.
Rocks.
The rocks.
Yeah, the ones that were from the.
Right.
Yeah, they were already there.
All the rocks.
Yes.
Okay.
Go to 9. Go to 9, Roger.
So what I'm saying
going to 9
is they was already acclimated to.
Right. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to be what was already there.
24 hours on like when you bring it. Like, you're acclimated.
Okay, the moon's up.
Deal. So yeah, good
I
experiment.
angled my truck on purpose this way. So at this angle, you got all moonlight. The shadows are back here. And underneath my tailgate at this angle, it's all in the moonlight, the same as these other rocks. Let me turn the light on.
That's a pretty quick video though, Harmon.
Yeah, it says I tried deleting part 9, but I could not figure out how to do it. So go to 10. I said in the caption. I wrote a description in every video. And it's been years since I've looked at it. So 10.
How to view your video. It'd be better if one video. That would be better, I think.
Part 10.
I'm looking. Gotta find it. There it is.
Okay, I wrote here. Okay. In case I did not say it clear enough.
My truck this way, so that the angle.
What are you saying? Not clear enough?
Okay, it says clear enough. It says the rocks under the tailgate were in direct moonlight. The same for the rocks in the open. Yet the rocks under the tailgate and the ones in the direct moonlight were warmer. So I figured the tailgate shelter was the cause. The truck had not been started for more than 4 hours, so no heat from the truck, just shelter. Okay, so I got it underneath there, and half of it's in tail light is in direct moonlight, and the other half's in shade. So I got 3 rocks in the shade and 3 rocks in the under the tail light in the direct moonlight. So they're all under the tailgate, except for one's in moonlight, one's in shade.
I got you.
And they are all the same temperature.
Right. Back to the video, guys. You ready?
The moon would light up underneath my tailgate. And here's the 3 rocks right here. 1, 2, 3. And there's the 3 rocks under the tailgate. 1, 2. I put it way under there.
Can't see it very good.
No, not really.
3. But they're all in the moonlight. The shadows are back here. At this angle, it's under the protection of my tailgate. The moon's at this angle, and so now I'm going to take temperatures of them all. So the moonlight is colder. It's shining on the rocks underneath the tailgate. The only difference is it's underneath the tailgate, and these are outside. So let's see what the difference in temperature is. These are the outside rocks.
So they're all in moonlight.
Understood.
77, the other outside rock.
75.
75. Let me just make sure I got this in right.
I hit the ground a lot of the time.
I saw it. I think you hit the ground there.
76.
Right?
And the third one?
That's what I'm saying. You got to deal with, and there's a lot in that ground, bro.
Wait,
now
I eliminated
in the same moonlight. The only difference is that they're underneath my tailgate. Total moonlight illuminating them the same at this angle.
So you're trying to get an average
this one
out of it. You're trying to do. Hey, you're on the rock there.
Where is it at? 84, 83. I hit the dirt. Let me get the rock. That's on the rock. 83.
Where did you get your thermal gun?
The rock.
I got 2 of them. You can get Walgreens, for like $10.
I got it from a
almost 85
survey engineer when he wasn't looking.
You borrowed it?
I seen them at Tractor Supply for like $20.
I have a wood tester. I have a temperature tester. I have an electromagnetic tester. And I have
So right there, what happened was the rocks out in the open are cooler than the rocks that are under the tailgate in the direct light. So that means the shelter of the truck is affecting the temperature.
Nothing to do with the moonlight. Yeah.
So I got to eliminate the truck eventually, and you'll see what happens.
So with the moonlight,
I eliminated
both of them. The only difference is one's underneath the tailgate, one isn't. There is a 5 to 6 degree temperature.
Okay, you can go to the next one now. I don't want to have to watch it all.
Number 11. It was the same thing. Underneath the tailgate.
11. All right.
Hard 11. We're skipping past all that. Yeah.
You're getting them in order.
Harmon, I'm glad.
I eventually eliminate the truck.
Just saying.
Okay, that's a good thing.
That's good.
Okay, I moved my.
You're breaking up. No one can hear you. You're roboting terribly.
How far the rocks are from my truck now? They're good.
Okay, this is what I say right now, Roger. Let me read it right quick. is not picking up the shadow of the camera is not picking up the shadow of the truck, but the rocks are in the shadow. And when I'm saying that, you can't see it, but it's in the shadow. A shadow about 4 feet from the truck. The shadow of the truck is casting up to a 16 foot, 16 foot from the truck. I don't know if 4 foot from the truck was far enough away from the truck to keep from having sheltering, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Oh, I got you. In other words, there's a 16-foot shadow from the moonlight in the truck. So it's
right
across the parking
lot. It could be a lot of things. It could be a lot of things. Could be your body heat could be changing some of it too. It could be a lot of things.
I understand. But once I take it, at the end, what I do is the truck is casting a 16-foot shadow. So I think that's far enough away that the truck's not going to affect the temperature.
Oh, no,
so
I take for your demonstration, yeah, absolutely.
I take and put 3 rocks in the shadow of the truck 16 feet away, and I put 3 rocks in the direct moonlight in the same area and take temperatures, and they're all the same. The ones in the shadow of the truck are the same as the ones in the direct moonlight.
Huh, so there's no
comparison. Everything yourself, Roger. This is what I've been telling you for a long time. You have to test everything yourself to make sure this shit's true. Because a lot of times,
the moon's not colder. Thank you, Harmon.
It's just a lack of light. It's just a lack of sunlight.
Exposing that.
Yeah, right.
You need really good controls too.
So then the light coming from the moon is not sunlight. Then that would be my next conclusion.
And then I found out the temperature of the light of the thing is, so I go all dark with it.
All right.
But anyway, so the final test was I took, like I said, 16 feet away from the truck in the shade still, and 16 foot away truck in the direct moonlight, and the temperature of all the rocks were the same.
Okay, so which one do I need to go to next? 17.
Let me see. Try 17. See if that's what it does. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't looked at this for 5 years. So I don't know. I can't remember. I was just satisfied I did. I went out and looked and did it.
Questioning you that we don't believe you. It's just that we're wanting the answer so we can answer other questions. Like, because people are going to ask us about this, right? They're going to say, well, where did you hear this at? And then we're going to want to be able to explain that. That's why we're asking you all these silly questions. And it seems like we're actually, disagreeing with you. It's not that we're doing that. It's more like we have to be able to explain this to other people, and it makes sense to them, right? So a lot of times it seems like we're being like sarcastic.
No, I don't take it. No, never. Nothing. I never get offended. Seriously. It says, this is number 17. So I was right about the temperature being the same with the 6 rocks under the tailgate. So I came up with one more idea. I measured the shade that my truck was casting, and it was casting 16 feet. So I took 3 rocks that were in the shade and 3 rocks from the tailgate and placed them in what I placed in the open 15 feet away from my truck. So this is where I did it, where they came the same. Yeah, this is the one.
Okay. All right. I gave me a great idea, but I'll tell you about when we're done.
Okay. But you see what I did?
I'm gonna walk.
I can't have the camera light on either.
One's in the moonlight first. Here we go.
How are you seeing what you're doing, Harmon?
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it on there. There, right there.
It's hard to see.
It is.
Even the moonlight, it's almost a full moon. You can't see it.
78 to 79. Second rock. This is the moonlight one. And the last one. Okay.
I had to find it.
Now I'm going to the ones that's been underneath the tailgate, but in the shadow, in the shade.
They're going to come out the same.
I have a feeling they're going to be the same.
Yeah.
It seems like the moonlight does not affect it.
I have to find them.
I hit the ground, sorry. So within half a degree.
Harmon, with this proves my point. What I've been saying.
Get it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Right there, the same.
I can't see the rock. There it is.
Gotcha. So far, somebody left and came back in. Hold on.
There you go.
Anyway, that's it. They're all the same. That's what came out. The same thing. So you can shut them off now.
I got you. So what I'm gonna propose is probably a better way to test the temperature of what the light is itself. You have to go up high. You need to get up high enough that you're away from any of the variables, like the temperature of the earth and everything. And you'll have to take two separate readings, daytime and nighttime, and you get a temperature from it.
Well,
I did daytime, nighttime.
Yeah, I know that. I got
That's
that.
what
But
I
get away from the earth, go up in a tower, basically get up high enough that none of the heavier gases that are here where we are in the lower part, they probably heat up faster, and just get direct light from each source and just get a temperature reading from them. Sun and the moon.
I think I did a more thorough one than most people.
I go up in a tower.
You know,
probably
well,
like I said, because I want my whole
Harmon, I
thing to know.
took my shit off the ground. I off and not touching the ground at all. That's the difference. And you did one, but you're proving the point. There's no temperature change, and it's not colder.
Yeah.
And I've stated
it's nothing.
And
it's just
back
nothing.
Your experiment. That's just fantastic.
Well,
it's what's weird about it. I do remember.
No,
I'm serious. Like I remember like being outside, and when it's a full moon, it feels like when you're in the moonlight, it feels colder to me. I don't know why I think that. Maybe it's because someone told me that and it poisoned my mind. But I do remember like there being like really cold nights on a full moon. It's weird, right? So I don't know whether it has anything to do with it or what. But I think maybe that's where that came from. Where people
let me say something right quick. What I went out there to do, I believed the moon casted cool light, and all these guys were putting these stupid went outside. Okay, shade, shadow, shade, moonlight, and I said that's not a test. So I was going out there to prove that the moon cast cold light,
right?
And it ended up not. It was the opposite.
Yeah. So the whole thing is that if that was reflected sunlight, it would actually increase in temperature from it. Would be the only way you got to eliminate the variable daytime.
Well, and there's a way you can test that too. You could just simply reflect the light off of something.
No, I got
and you
that,
could,
man.
Like, remember how you were showing the buildings at a distance? Remember,
I did
you
that.
could see the reflection from the buildings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it should increase in temperature in the moonlight and from the shade. That's what it should do. The moonlight should be warmer if it was reflected sunlight.
Yeah,
there's no difference between the difference of
unless the moon is just polarized light reflecting off the dome, like what we think it might be.
Very short.
Then that would make sense because it's polarized.
So
you're not getting all the light.
I would say, there's different code lights like fluorescents, light emitting diodes, LEDs are so bright. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's
your
cold.
ones, your light bulbs here.
You
can grab them. They're cold.
So if the light's polarized by, like, let's say a glass dome, it would actually heat up. You get my point? Dome, dome.
But you do understand that I went out there to prove that it was cold light.
There's microwaves bouncing around, there's radio waves bouncing around. There's all these things that can affect the temperature. So there's a lot of things involved, I think. But I'm just guessing.
And Maria says here I'm supposed to hold it six inches away. Come on. I had it the same height every time I took the picture of it. You know, and the closer I get to the rock, it would change the temperature anyway. So no, the 6 inches thing is.
Harmon, if you read.
Oh, we lost him.
You're gone again. You're roboting really bad.
Okay. The best.
You're roboting. We can't hear you.
Between 24 inches.
Yeah. Anyway, what I did, I just wanted to do it for myself. That's why I was not promoted. I just wanted to do it. I was satisfied. I went out there because I was tired of all this backwards and forwards. It's been going on since 2016, since Daryl Marble took out and went under there and showed everybody. Then they went crazy with it. So I was so lazy. You know how lazy I am. Scott knows how lazy I am. I just finally got out of my chair, went out there, and figured out how to do it. And that's all I did. And I was happy what I got.
Yeah, I think you did enough to convince yourself
well, gentlemen,
that
ladies,
not right. Yeah.
I've been going for 3 hours. Believe it or not, it's been 3 hours.
Me too, bro.
I know.
My question is there
4 more hours.
Debunks them all, Harmon. It debunks them all.
Thank you. So you saw what I did. You understood what I did.
Yeah.
Well, at
That's
least,
it.
and then I
I
did
did.
show it the illusion of perception of how you view the moon. It's cognitive dissonance. We've been told our whole lives craters.
Mm-hmm.
It's asteroids hit it. Just depends on how you're looking at it, man.
No, what it is, the transition happened before, just as soon as the sun was out of the sky and you had twilight, the transition of it being, I wanted to know when the shade in the sunlight, you were, it was cool for you. I wanted to know when it got warm underneath there. And as soon as that sun was out of sight and we had twilight, it became warmer underneath the truck instead of cooler.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Whenever there's a roof over your head, there's actually it reflects the heat back down towards you. It really does. Even though it's a thin piece of plastic, it still does that. So it does affect it, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, that's the transition everybody was saying was happening with the moonlight. They waited till the moon came up, then they go out there and do that. And it already happened in the twilight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get you, but my point had been that, like, for instance, the control you used there was the shadow from the truck, right? Correct? In the
Right.
moonlight. So there was no difference from the rocks that were in the shadow as opposed to the ones that were in
Direct moonlight.
Yeah. So there's
Zero difference.
Okay, if that was reflected sunlight from the moon, it would actually be warmer than it would be in the shadow of the moon. Correct?
Well, that stands to reason. But that wasn't nothing to do with my
Well,
what I was trying to look at.
that's exactly my point. That if it was sunlight reflecting off of the moon, it would be warmer light. It would be maybe even a 0.1 degree higher than it would be in the shadow.
Yeah.
And I think you also got to look at the inverse square law of light, because
let's show
if the
y'all
sun,
gentlemen
when it's
something.
away,
Okay.
it should be dimmer than when but it's not.
Show us
so
something,
that's
Carl.
got to factor in.
All right.
Yeah, you have
See
to have
this
the distance
camera?
from the sun to the moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a badass.
360
This is a
camera, isn't it?
badass camera right here, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. Now look. I got. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right.
I'm with you.
Here's number 4, right here. Okay. So when I put my balloon in the sky, it's not going to look like this, but you see they're at different angles, right? I'm going to have I'm going to have four of them. I'm going to take these high resolution nighttime cameras out. Okay?
Man, what are you going to replace them with?
I'm hoping that I can part right here to put them in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Okay. And I'm going to have one pointing flat, level. And I'm going to have another one pointing at probably a 3 to 5 degree, maybe a 5 or 6 degree up. And the next one I'm going to have at about 10 to 15. And then I'm going to go 45. I'm going to do a 45 one, right? And I'm going to have one
a 45-degree angle. I don't understand 45. What do you mean?
I'm going to have one at the bottom looking straight down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at an angle, not a 90, but like this. That's way. The balloon's going to move around. You always have that single camera that goes woo, woo, right?
Right.
All right. Well, I'm going to have probably 5 little boards that I'm going to hook these cameras to, right? They're only going to be like this big. It's going to have a for your chip card, right? And to run it, and the power. Look, this is easy on this one. On these 4, yeah, it's nothing. There's no other power line that runs those.
So you're gonna have the bottom of that on the gondola?
I'm gonna not the metal part. I'm gonna remove the metal part.
Just
I want to keep
casing.
the glass though. Just the casing, this glass part, right? Now I'm trying to get it, and then this is really heavy. This is probably almost 10 pounds, but it's a badass. It's got badass little cameras.
Do you know there's weight limits that you can take and do on those things, gondolas? The guy did 2 balloon launches last year.
Yeah. I'm gonna take all this metal weight off, and I'm gonna make plastic.
And Maria's asking you some questions in the chat if you want to answer them, Carl.
I'm not reading the chat, but that's my game plan. I've been talking about it, and I said I'm working on getting my cameras, and I got some badass cameras right here, fellas. I'm gonna show y'all what the moon looks like. Very show that. Right?
We got Wazzy in the chat too.
That's my little game plan. I'm gonna show you what it really looks like.
Why are they taking video of rockets looking down instead of up? Like, dude,
yeah, like if you're trying to see the but like I said, man, it's gonna be to see the moon behind me. This right here was when I was at courtside, going over the mountain over there. And Valley was saying it, and Tony Corey at the hotel. I think you came over there, didn't you, Harm?
Yes.
Yeah, you come over. I think so. Then we went to the Mexican restaurant. It was badass. Had a great time there.
You got the green screen.
Bunch of shields there for sure.
They're trying to make money any way they can, dude.
That's what you figure out. Yeah, it's all that money.
Yeah, man, it was a
I think
great
he was
time.
pointing to that picture on his wall.
Yeah, can I answer a question in the chat right quick? Wazzy, we got these. I got these boating balls out of a thrift store. You can look around, but they're like if you find a little like an Oriental shop where they sell like spirit bowls, stuff like that, you can actually find the boating balls there. She wants to know where I got mine.
Spirit bowl, really?
Yeah, you never heard of spirit bowls? Yeah, there's such a thing, dude. They actually they resonate a certain frequency. If you run a stick along the outside of the rim of it, it lets off a different tone. Each different size of the bowl. They're usually made out of brass or copper. Yeah.
Well, when's he going to do the balloon launch? When are you going to do the balloon launch?
Yeah, Carl, let him know. When's it going to happen, man?
Look, I'm putting it together, and I said within a year. It's been about 6 months. So, camera footage situation to make it the lightest as possible. Here's what I'm not going to have. Only thing I'm where to track it and where to film it. I'm not worried about. I might put a temperature on the or something where the camera might be able to see it attached to the glass, like one of those little sticker things, and the temperature will rise and go up and down. So if it's inside glass and it's touching the outside of the glass, it's still going to show pretty much the temperature. Right?
What you need to do is get with that guy from the guy last year who did the last year, Carl. Last year there was a guy who did 2 balloon launches in Flat Earther in North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
And he had a lot of trouble the first time. What's that?
Do
you know him?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, footage.
Well,
I've never seen it.
Yeah, well, they lost the one. They couldn't find it. And so you got to get with him because even when you're taking off, sometimes if there's just a breeze, it doesn't lift as much as you want it first. So just get with him. And so some of the mistakes he made that you won't make them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, about launching.
Learned. It takes a while for him to get up there.
D-Man's got a line on a website where you can get some very high altitude balloons too that are actually
about
treated.
3 hours to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But definitely get with that guy. And if you Flat Earth Eric was friends with him. Flat Earth Eric was the one who was there on the ground with them when they were launching them. So that's just, and they didn't come out like they wanted. It just didn't. It's harder than you think.
Putting in a camera.
Well, that I don't know either. That's what I'm saying. You can talk with them.
I'm going to try.
All right, guys. Let's call her a night. That's a great.
All right. Sorry, Roger.
Yeah, no
too long.
Problem. Yeah. Oh,
but thank you for showing my video. You're the first one ever to do that.
Oh, no problem. All right. So I'm going to play off with the same song I played in with, but a different version.
No.
So,
I'm glad I watched it.
I can't remember.
Do somebody else.
I think maybe Globebusters.
Globebusters did a balloon launch?
Yeah, but the recent one was this last year.
Yeah, there was another guy, and I think Harmon came on my stream when they did it. And he was talking about it, and they were putting out the data. I think. Yeah.
I don't know
And
if I've ever
we didn't
seen
get
a
any of it. I
red-eye
don't think.
show over
Maybe
one.
Harmon did. Did you get anything?
No, I didn't either. I had to look and see again. The lady, she's pretty well off. That financed it. She's from New York, but she owns a little R&B.
Yeah, little R&B, bread and breakfast.
It's on the internet. It's got to be true, I guess. I'm dipping
Oh
out,
yeah,
guys.
absolutely.
See
Yeah,
ya.
everything I see on the internet. Say goodnight, everybody. Harmon,
Peace out,
right, Joe?
guys.
Yeah.
Hey, good night for
Maybe
having
get
me
bumped
on,
out.
man, and showing my
No problem. Carl. Yeah.
and I appreciate you
No, I appreciate
for
you too,
sure.
man.
And like I said, proves my point. What I was saying. Yeah, y'all know now. I mean, that's a experiment, man.
To say that it's colder, yeah, that's it. But to say that it actually has any effect on it or it's sunlight, I don't know. That's that.
No
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah.
No.
So, but then,
no
then it's
effect.
probably not sunlight.
But even that's the only difference.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna play it out.
It's probably
say good night,
definitely
Carl.
not
Good night, Carl.
moonlight.
I don't know what it is.
Later.
I think we need to take it up higher, like to experiment up, like up into the strata. That would be probably a better place to tell the difference between the two. Get a temperature reading where there's less other variance, including the air around.
I'm going up there with five cameras, brother.
Take a thermometer with you. All right. I'll see y'all later. Good night, everybody. Yeah, I'm ending her. Hey, Paul, how are you doing?
Yeah, good morning.
How's
Is
your
it-
afternoon been?